Okay, holy crap. Sorry about the delay, guys. I was just trying to sort out a thumbnail and holy crap, it's never taken me so long to save an image in my life. How are we all doing? I hope we're doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Damiana, hello, good afternoon, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for sharing that on Facebook. Lack, good afternoon, brother. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, it's looking a bit brighter, certainly in the UK last few days. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say it's like spring down here in Yorkshire, but yeah, it's definitely feeling a bit warmer. Sean, good afternoon. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Daniel, welcome to the chat over on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, looking forward to getting into this. Looking forward to it. Philip, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream from Washington. I hope you're doing well. Sean, good afternoon as well. Oh, sorry, I've already seen your message, haven't I? But double good afternoon. Welcome. Frederick, good afternoon. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Awesome. Thank you very much for your patience, guys. Let's just get into this in just 1 second. All right. Whereabouts in Yorkshire? I am in or near Leeds. Near Leeds. Right, let's do this thing then, guys. Let's do this thing. All right, so today I've got a new toy, so we're just going to be doing some short hops on VATSIM. I've not planned any routes that are too special, but we've definitely got some pretty nice routes that we can run on VATSIM. I think they're fully staffed at the moment at both Gatwick and Manchester, which is where we're going to be flying between. So it should be pretty cool. Lots of ATC on. And we do have a center controller on as well. In fact, only sort of the northern sector. So I guess the southern sector was on earlier for London control, but only the northern sector is on at the moment. So yeah, I kind of wish I started at Manchester now, but it doesn't really matter too much. We're still going up in that direction. And further, we have, let's see, we've got, yeah, fully staffed at Manchester, fully staffed at Gatwick at the moment. So it should be good fun. Good fun indeed. So, yeah, looking forward to this one today. And we're in the A320. There's been quite a few updates over the last few days. So looking forward to giving them a little look at. Fortunately, the experimental version that I use is just a little bit behind the main one. So, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't got all the new updates, but yeah, it's shaping up to be super, super cool. All right, let me just make a note of my stand number and just writing down on my details. All right, Daniel, nice, yeah. In York, great stuff. Yeah, York's lovely spot. Yeah, great stuff. Oh, you're in Barnsley. We've got someone in Barnsley as well. Sean's from Barnsley. Very cool. Very cool. Good afternoon, Asa. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Yeah, so we're here at Gatwick. This airport is being updated an absolute ton since we last flew here. As you can see, the ground markings are looking pretty fresh. Lots of stuff going on here. So, yeah, pretty cool. Parked up just by the air bridge there. And, yeah. Looking very, very cool. Philip, thank you very much for sharing the stream over on Facebook. Much appreciated. It's very, very helpful. And thank you very much. Best part of the country, Yorkshire, it is indeed. And I'll just show you guys real quick, just before we get underway here. So, ignore the landing rate. That should go away. But here we are. Got the new toy here, just on this side. Obviously, we had the throttle quadrant before in the middle, but we've got these two little add-on sections to the side now, so we can control the flaps down here as well as the speed brakes, rudder trim, parking brake, auto brake, although it doesn't work fully with this mod yet, and the landing gear. So pretty cool, really. Pretty cool. I had some of this stuff mapped previously to my joystick, so it's going to be nice that I don't have to keep swapping over from side to side. All I need now is something that I can control my brakes a bit better with, because I'm using currently this little slider here, and it's good, but it's just, you know, it's a bit uncomfortable. But hey ho, first world problems there. Hey them, good afternoon, welcome to the chat, hope you're doing well. Frederick, no, we're not flying at the A330 today. No, I had a bit of a mess about with it last night, and I just really wasn't, to be honest, overly impressed with it overall. I think it flies a little bit strange, let's say. So yeah, I wasn't overly fussed about flying that too much more. Hopefully they'll release some updates to it and it'll feel a bit better, but yeah, I mean, number one, it's based on the original, the default A320, which is not that great, and then yeah, the flight model is just a bit strange, I find. So yeah, I didn't really feel too good about it, so I thought I'll just leave it and maybe wait until it's being developed a bit more, and hopefully it will look a bit better in the future. Why is it all blurry? It shouldn't be blurry. It doesn't look blurry to me. Pants is what he's trying to say. in a way. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, the exterior model is quite nice, but just overall, it kind of just feels like a bit of a toy, if you know what I mean. It doesn't really feel like it's got too much to it, if that makes sense. Let me just have a look at the stream. I'm just trying to see if it actually is looking blurry. No, it doesn't look blurry on my end. It looks spot on. Maybe just check that you're on the right resolution for your device, and potentially check if your internet is weak signal or something like that. All right, cool. Thanks for the feedback, guys. Appreciate that. Got the new toys. Yes, we have, Ian. Yes, we have. We've just been showing that. You'll get to see it once we get underway here, but yeah, let's get set up anyway without further ado before we start annoying anybody. Having said that, let me just real quick. I'm just going to get my chart sorted. So just before we set up and get logged on to VATSIM, because we are on VATSIM, it's going to be quite busy today. So I do want to make sure I'm fully prepared. So we'll get our parking stands and the airport briefing. Here we go. And then our anticipated departure is the Lamborn 1 Zulu. Provided we are using the correct runway. I forget which one this one is actually for. Runway 08 right, so yeah, we'll see what happens. And then, I mean, I think that's all we should need for now. Let's just double check I'm at the right stand. So 5-2 center. Yeah, stand 5-2, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's get logged on to VATSIM then. So VATSIM is, I've already got it open actually. So we're going to be British Airways Speedbird 2508. I believe I have filed my flight plan, so that should be okay. Let's jump back over here and let's get set up. Alright, let's rock and roll. Glad you got it sorted, Peter. Thank you for letting me know. Max, thank you very much, dude. Great stuff. Okay. Should be seeing some aircraft spawn in now. Yeah, we've got a few other players dotted about. Quite a few, actually. So, yeah, it should be fun, this. Alright. Let's get started. I am getting a bit of a ropey frame rate, I'm not going to lie. But it might just be this airport. It's pretty taxing. Alright, first of all, batteries on, external power on as well. Get the integral lights cranked. Adheres to nav lights on. Emergency exit signs, no smoking signs on as well. We're going to run without self-loading cargo today, just because these are only very, very short flights, so we've got plenty to do. Crucial oxygen can come on as well. IR2 to nav. And IR3 finally to nav. Let's get the cockpit temperature just turned down just a touch in here, because it's quite a bit warmer today. There we go. So we've got the triple click. There we go. So we can now do the fire test. Something I always forget to do, but let's go ahead and do it. There we go. That's APU fire test. Then engine 1 fire test. And engine 2 fire test. Beautiful, all looking very good and very nice. Alright, so let's jump on down to the FCU. Let's turn the brightness up on here. Give this a little click to the side. Click this over to Q&H. Flight directors both sides can come on. Constraints on my side can come on. Fix this wire too. There we go. Okay. Cool. Auto brake can go to max. Actually, I can use my controller to do that, can't I? The auto brake max works, but for some reason the rest of the auto brake levels don't work with the controller. Also, disarm doesn't appear to work either, which is a shame. But in fact, I'll probably just refrain from using that for now. There's not really much point if it's not working properly. All right. Okay. Next panel down. Let's get this turned up. There we go, and the eCam displays can get turned up. Oops, there we go. MCD display turned up as well. And just before we go any further, let's just request the ATIS Echo Golf Kilo. Kilo is the departure airport, so let's select departure and send. Coming down to the throttle quadrant, let's turn the integral lights up a little bit, even though it's quite bright. I like the nice glow here. Let's clear out our squawk codes. And down here, let's just make sure the rudder trim is reset. I can do that on my controller now. Look at this, so this actually works really nice. I don't know if you guys can see the numbers changing there. They're very dim, but it works super nice on the controller. And then I can go reset. There we go. Beautiful. All right, cool. So we are pretty much set. Let's just set our primary displays up as well. ND and the PFD. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit, and there we go. Let's just check the ATIS now. We should have received that message Ramsey, good morning, brother. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's print out the ATIS and just need to make sure I'm on live time and live weather. It does say significant cloud here, so I'm expecting the sun to disappear very swiftly. Grab the ATIS. And it's still very clear out here. Interesting. Maybe it's just taking a minute to load in. Hopefully it's not bugged out on me. We'll see what happens in a minute. Alright, so we've got Gatwick information at November. Runway use is 08 right. No significant... Oh, it's no significant cloud. I just didn't see the no. The dew point is 5 degrees. Temperature is 8 degrees. QNH is 1028. And we're going to Manchester. Beautiful. Okay. So the Lamborn 1 Zulu is 08 right, so that's spot on. Let's get tuned in then for our clearance. Going to be on 121950. And then we'll get the ground frequency tuned as well on standby 121.8. Might just need to adjust my VATSIM settings here. There we go. That should be working now. Yo, Ramsey, holy crap, dude. Thank you very much for the 500 stars. Absolute legend. Thank you, thank you. Very, very generous. Thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated. Emerhan, thank you very much for all the follow, as well as Dave. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you're both well and having a fantastic week. Welcome to the stream. Would using a phone on a plane disrupt the plane system because I'm using it now? Not on the ground, no. I mean, the reason why pilots used to say you need to turn the phones on airplane mode is actually because it interferes with the radios more than anything. Now, I'm not sure if it does that quite as much anymore, but obviously it's still, you know, a thing where they tell you to turn them off. As you can see here, no portable devices. All right. I'm not hearing any sound from VATSIM. Hang on, I've got it turned down, that's why. No, I'm not. That's the wrong one. There we go. Alright, hopefully we'll get some VATSIM audio in a second. Gatwick, delivery, radio check. Oh, I'm on the wrong... I haven't pressed this, that's why. There we go.
Subject 5 Lima Golf. Subject 2 Lima Golf, Gatwick ground. Gatwick delivery, hello. Cleared to Palmer on the Seaford 40 departure.
I'm getting a massive echo.
QNH 102.
Scorpio 2451 to Lima Golf.
Scorpio 2151.
2151 and I believe it was the 4 Zulu departure.
Subject 2 Lima Golf, correct.
Yo, Nathan! Thank you very much, dude, for becoming a supporter. Much appreciated. Holy crap. Hang on.
Turkish 7 November Whiskey, you filed for Manchester.
Let me just sort the sound situation out.
Filing from Gatwick to Manchester.
Sorry, yes. Request, I responded to Manchester.
Roger, Turkish 7 November Whiskey, cleared Manchester.
Right, let me just restart vPilot and we should be good. Anyway, Nathan, thank you very much for all the support there. Much appreciated. Very, very generous of you. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. I need to think of a name for our supporters as a collective. I haven't thought of one yet.
Radio check.
Oh no, I'm still getting echo.
3998, Gatwick delivery, hello, readability 5.
Oh, that's so weird. Why is it doing that? Alright, let's try now. Gatwick delivery, radio check.
2508. Gatwick delivery, hello, readability 5.
It's still echoing, why?
Good afternoon, EC51 Hotel Romeo A320, stand 106 with November. Request clearance please to Paris, Charles de Gaulle.
EC51 Hotel Romeo, Gatwick delivery, hello. Cleared to Paris Charles de Gaulle, Seaford 4 Zulu departure, Squawk 6222, QNH 1028.
Okay, cleared Charles de Gaulle, Seaford 4 Zulu departure.
Yeah, it sounds better. It should be coming through a separate channel there, but it's unfortunately just... It's like coming through two channels on my mixer.
EC51 Hotel Romeo, correct.
I don't know why it's doing that. That's really annoying because now I can't adjust the volume independently.
Jet 2 Lima Golf hold position, contact Gatwick ground 121.8, bye bye.
Hang on a second, I think I know why actually. Oh, no, maybe not. Thought I knew why, but I do not. Sorry guys, bear with me.
Speedbird 17 is ready for shutdown.
Seaford 17, hold position.
Okay, I think I fixed it. Don't know why that was happening, but I think I fixed it. Alright, perfect. Sorry about that, guys. Right, let's get underway now. Yeah, I think I fixed it now.
Hold position 17 November.
Gatwick delivery, good afternoon. Speedbird 2508 at stand 52, type A32N. Information November, QNH 1028, requesting IFR clearance to Manchester.
Super 2508, Gatwick delivery, hello. Cleared Manchester, Lambourne 1 Zulu departure, Squawk 2165, QNH 1028.
Cleared to Manchester, Lambourne 1 Zulu departure, Squawk 2165, Speedbird 2508.
Super 2508, correct.
Beautiful. Okay. 2165.
51 Hotel Romeo ready, push start 106.
2165 in the transponder.
Hold position and ground 121.8 and CLPC 51 Hotel Romeo.
Alright, let's get set up then. So let's just quickly get our data from SimBrief. Don't need to get the weather. We've got the ATIS, perf weight and balance. Let's load that and load our payload as well. Great stuff. Now we've got the fuel on board. We can turn the seatbelt sign on. Jumping back down to the MCDU here and straight to data, aircraft status. We've got the correct nav database in this time, so we're looking good. Let's bring that in from SimBrief. Just going to turn the radios down a touch. Alright, and cost index is 27. Cruising flight level is 240. And we are going to be flying the Lamborn 1 Zulu departure, so that is initial clearance of 5,000 feet. Sorry, 6,000. So that's beautiful. Jumping back down. Check the flight plan. Let's make sure our departure is in there. So we want 08 right, and we also want the Lamborn 1 Zulu. Insert. Oh, have you just realised how you'd get it from SimBrief, Ramsey? Oh, is that the bit that you were struggling with? I hope that helps anyway. Steve, John and Lucas, thank you very much for all the follows. Hope you're well and having a fantastic week. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we've got all that in. We will set up the arrival as we get underway here. We've got no real nav aids to use on this departure route. It's fully RNAV, so we don't really need to worry too much about that. Then let's go to init B. We're bringing our 0 fuel weights and CG as well. Fuel on board is 4.9 tons. Bring that in as well. Trip wind is going to be a nice little tailwind of 13 knots, so we'll just put in plus 13 into the trip wind here. And that is that. Let's just check here and get our CG and stick that in as the pitch trim. So that is set. Performance weight balance, sorry, just the performance page is flaps 1. We're going to do 66 degrees of flex, and the transition is 6,000 here in London. We'll set the V speeds at 3.1, 3.2 and 3.6 for V2. And that is our MCDU all set up. So let's do before start checklist above the line. So cockpit prep is completed. Gear pins and covers are removed. Signs are on and auto. It our nav. Fuel quantity is 4.9 tons. Takeoff data is set and bar ref is not set. That needs to be 1028. And that is now set both sides. Brilliant. Okay, so but before start checklist above the line complete. So before we go any further here, let's just get the fuel pumps on before I forget. Let's get the APU fired up, and let's just do a very quick briefing. Alright, so here we are at Gatwick. We're on Pier 4, stand 5-2 just here, which is this stand here. We are going to be taking off from 08, was it 08 right, wasn't it?
17 November, no, unfortunately there's a hold up of your departures at the
yeah, 08 right down here. So all the way down here, so we've got an extremely long taxi, so let's get underway fairly shortly here. It's going to be quite a complicated taxi, I imagine, as well. So I imagine we'll probably get sent pushback facing west, down Lima, I reckon, then Sierra Juliet, potentially, and then Juliet all the way to the end. Hopefully that'll be the taxi, because that's actually quite simple, but we'll see what happens. And then we're going to take off from 08 right on the Lamborn 1 Zulu departure. cruise transition altitude is 6,000, as we said here, and we are basically going to be taking off to the east. We've got a lot of restrictions here to meet, but basically we just need to set, we'll set 5,000 in the FCU, actually, not 6,000, because we don't want to break this restriction here, which is a required, sorry, even this restriction here, which is a required altitude. I am going to set the speed as well to 240, because I know this aircraft has a little bit of a habit of absolutely steamrolling past 250 below 10,000. So I'll set the speed to 240, and yeah, basically we've just got to put in 5,000, so we get 5,000 flight level flight, and then up to 6,000. It's like a step climb, basically, this departure, and we've just got to follow the RNAV waypoints. So it's fairly simple in terms of lateral navigation. We've just got to keep an eye on our speed and our height, and make sure we don't bust those restrictions. All right. So, that is pretty much our...
EZ72 Quebec Lima Gap delivery, hello, stand by.
Our briefing complete. I forgot to press start. That's our briefing completed.
Super 17 November, Gatwick delivery.
Go ahead, sir, 17 November.
So 17 November, hold position, contact Gatwick ground 121 decimal.
You're a pro on that. Definitely going to watch the replays. Yeah, check it out, bro. I mean, once you get it, it's like riding a bike. Once you get the flow down and you know what you're doing, then it's quite straightforward, to be honest. It's just getting your head around what everything does and learning how it affects the aircraft, and then the order of doing things. Yes, you can use the arrows, yeah. Yeah, if you look, Ramsey, if you go into your, well, any page really that has another page, if you look in the top right here, if it's got arrows left and right, you can go left and right, or for example on the flight plan page, you can go up and down and left and right. In fact, left and right doesn't actually do anything right now, but you can go up and down, and then same for the departures. You can go on here, and you can go left and right to switch between runways and departure routes, and then you can obviously go up and down to browse through the different routes and whatnot. Yo, Mariner, good afternoon, brother. Hope you're doing well. It's going very well, thank you. Yeah, not too bad at all. We are at stand 52. We're about to get a pushback clearance. Is the EFB a feature of the aircraft, or is it stream overlay? No, it's a stream overlay. Yeah, this is the fuzz pad. If you look closely in the top left, up here. This is a fuzz pad. It's just a stream overlay. But yeah, this is yeah, not part of the sim at the moment. There is a tablet in here, but it's not. It doesn't really do that much at the moment. In fact, what I figured out the other day is you can actually pop it out like this, and you can actually type on it without it messing stuff up. So let's might as well just set that up as well. So if we go into company and type in sim brief, nothing else really works. You can adjust some of the sound settings now, which is quite nice, which I have done. And then you can also just bring the details from SimBrief like so. You can do some descent calculations as well, but we don't need that obviously now.
Negative squawk 5407, QNH 1028.
Good evening, Frederick. Good afternoon. Oh, good evening. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Negative squawk 5.
Ramsey, I'm glad I could help there. Any other questions, dude? Feel free to ask. Carla, thank you very much for following and for sharing the stream on Facebook. Much appreciated. European man, thank you very much for following as well. I'm a Chad. I'm not sure what a Chad is, dude. Thank you very much for the follow, nevertheless. And I'll catch up with the other notifications shortly, but we do need to sort of get underway here. So let's just turn up VATSIM and let's just have a word.
EZ72 Quebec Lima, correct.
Speedbird 2508, ready for push and start.
Speedbird 2508, stand by, hold position.
Alright, well in position. Hold position, Speedbird 2508.
That was clearance delivery, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Thomas Cook 15 Yankee.
Where are we flying to? We're flying to Manchester from Gatwick.
Airbus A321 with information Oscar. Alpha clearance to Dalaman.
Guys, I will catch up with
Thomas Cook
the
15 Yankee Foxtrot Gatwick delivery. Hello.
notifications momentarily. Just want to keep my ears out for the clearance here.
Okay, we're cleared to Dalaman on the Oddfix Zulu departure for Kim 07352NX10. Wait.
So I've got a bit of a wait for pushback. I've got Turkish 330 there.
Delivery, good afternoon, Speedbird 2656 for stand 17, 737 clearance to Salzburg, please, information Oscar.
I think we're at the wrong stand here, look, it says 747 on the ground, we should be back here on this one.
Squawk 2703, UNH1028.
Cleared to Salzburg on the Oddvik 2 Zulu departure, Squawk 2703.
It's got Dublin, amazing dude.
Speedbird 2656.
Yeah, I love Dublin. Except I discovered today some of the taxiways on the west side of the what is it, runway 16 on the west side of it. Unfortunately, a lot of the taxiways are labelled up wrong. But
position for Easy Factory.
Hang on a minute. He didn't transfer me over to ground. He just said hold position. Do I also need to go to ground? Speedbird 2508, you didn't hand me over.
Super 250 negative, there's a delay at the holding point on the departure you're on.
A-firm, no problem. Standing by, Speedbird 2508. Alright, great stuff. Thank you for zooming on the controls. Your adjusting makes me want to upgrade to get a gaming system. Yeah, no worries at all, dude. No worries at all. If there's anything you need me to zoom in on, by all means, just let me know.
Alpha 3 Echo Foxtrot out delivery, readability 0.
We've also got a new toy today. I don't know if a lot of you guys will have seen it. I showed it earlier on in the stream.
Alpha 3 Echo Foxtrot delivery, hello, readability 5.
We got the that add-on for the Quadrant. It's very nice. It's very nice.
Alpha 3 Echo Foxtrot, Roger, cleared Manchester, Lambourne 1 Zulu departure, Squawk 4452, QNH 1028.
I'm hearing some Alpaca Airways, guys. Is
Alpaca 3 Echo Foxtrot correct?
Is Flight Deck to Sim streaming or something? And he's doing.
Delivery, good day, Easy 132 Charlie with your radio check.
Easy 132 Charlie, Gatwick delivery, hello, readability 5.
Copy that, and Easy 132 Charlie, information Oscar, Airbus A319, stand 554, request IFR.
Easy 132 Charlie, are you able to take the Inver 1 Zulu departure?
Wait, hang on, is this controller Flight Deck to Sim? He sounds very similar.
Possible.
I don't know. Does he do controlling? I don't know.
Gatwick delivery, good day, Royal 619 Air and 144 Mike, with information Oscar on board, request clearance to Manchester.
Skydive 7, correction, Skydive 619, Gatwick delivery, hello, cleared Manchester, Lambourne 1 Zulu departure, Squawk 6473, QNH 1028.
We're just waiting for our pushback clearance here, guys. Should be a... Oh, look at all this detail they've added down here. I didn't notice this before.
1 Zulu departure,
very nice.
6040, runway 08 right.
Wait a minute.
Royal 619.
Oh no, they have the dirt over here as well. I was wondering, why is the first officer's side so much more grimy?
Easy 132 Charlie, there's going to be a reroute for Kenneth in your messages.
Copy that, in this case, Kenneth and November 14, and as in message.
Good old VATSIM delays, yeah. It's Gatwick, I suppose, isn't it?
Super 2508, hold position, contact Gatwick ground 121.8, bye-bye.
Going to ground on 121.8, holding position, Speedbird 2508. Alright, cool. Progress.
Delivery.
121.8.
to Lima Golf, contact Tower 124.235. Enjoy flight. 17 November, same to you, Tower 124.225. Goodbye.
Tower 124.225, thank you, bye-bye.
Gatwick ground, good afternoon. Speedbird 2508, ready for push and start.
Speedbird 2508, Gatwick ground, good afternoon yourself. Stand 5-2, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved, face west. Speedbird 2508. I always forget my stand number when I'm doing my push and start requests, but hey ho. Push and start is approved. Let's do this thing. So let's get our tug over here. Come on, guy. Alright, I might as well let's put this camera on so you guys can see me fiddle about with the parking brake and whatnot. Alright. Before we start pushing back though, we want to get our APU bleed on and our external power off. We'll turn on beacon light. Let's do the before start below the line. So windows and doors are closed. Beacon is on. Thrust levers are idle. Parking brake is on. Before the start, checklist complete. All right, let's go. Parking brake released, and let's push on back. Facing west, which is this way. Looks like we've got someone else waiting right there.
Easy 5 for Juliet, it's ready for taxi.
Alright.
Easy 5 for Juliet, roger, taxi.
Engine mode selector to normal and engine 2 starts.
Lima, Romeo 26 right and Juliet 7 for Easy 5 for Juliet.
Are people playing as ATC? Yes, they are indeed. Mariner, are you on at Gatwick? By the way. Got someone up there just taking off. Beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to get out of this airport and have a bit of a better frame rate. Dear oh dear. Love that PTU sound, I don't know why. Alright. Engine 1 starts. Might have been a little bit of an early turn there, maybe. Let's go straight for a second. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same as well, Mariner. The last one was actually running super, super well. Alright, let's just get straightened up here. Get flaps 1. There we go, that should do it. Alright, parking brake set. Engine mode selector back to normal. Holy, what the... What in the world just happened? Right, okay, after start checklist. Let's see, what temperature is it outside? It's about 8 degrees, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's get some anti-ice on. APU bleed can come off. And let's do the after start checklist. So anti-ice is on, ECAM status is checked. Pitch trim is set to 30 units, and rudder trim I can actually reset here on the controller. Rudder trim is 0. Beautiful. After start checklist complete. Speedbird 2508 ready for taxi.
Speedbird 2508, roger, taxi, Lima, Romeo, Juliet, holding point Juliet 4.
Taxi Lima, Romeo and Juliet, holding point Juliet 4, Speedbird 2508. Alright, great stuff. Let's get our taxi lights on, which are now brighter, which is nice. And let's do one. Parking brake is released, and let's go. What happened? You missed that. I don't know, this plane just came flying past like craziness in front of me. Wait, what's happened? Parking brake is off. Why does it say nose wheel steering disconnected still? Have we not told the tug to go away? Yes, no, we haven't told the tug to go away. that would be helpful, wouldn't it? Oh dear. Poor guy. Poor guy, I bet he got blinded by the lights and then I started trying to move forward into his tug.
Bye-bye.
Poor man or woman.
Ground is 2017 with you.
Right, okay, let's try again. We're going to ignore this guy because he's obnoxious.
Taxi Papa, hold shot of Lima.
Alright, let's do one.
Hold shot of Lima.
You can expect stand 5-3.
Stand 5-3.
Alright, so it's a Lima, Romeo and a Juliet.
Speed 2656, Gary Grant, hello, sound 17, push and start approved, face west.
Push start approved, face west, speed 2656.
Let's get our transponder on so they can see us on the ground.
Afternoon, Easy 132 Charlie, with you, 554, got push and start.
Easy 132 Charlie, Gary Grant, hello, stand 554, push and start approved, face south.
Push start approved, face out, Easy 132 Charlie.
Mariner, no, you can't get off now, mate. You're trapped. You're trapped. Alright, so Romeo is kind of going off to the left. It's like bearing left and then going straight down. Just after Quebec.
CC117 taxi stand 53 via Papa and Lima.
Just slow down a bit. Nathan, the PTU, so the PTU does sort of a self-test when it first fires up. Basically because when one engine comes on, there's like a difference in hydraulic pressure, so it does this thing where it's trying to like equalize the hydraulic pressure, so that's where the sound comes from. But the PTU is a... oh shit. Hang about. Romeo, where art thou? Oh, that's Romeo there. I'm just gonna sneak down Romeo Alpha. There's no one here.
Easy 2117, yeah, you made a wrong turn. That's no problem. You can take any stand on your left side.
Roger.
Just gonna sneak down Romeo Alpha. There's no one around, so I'm sure it'll be fine. We were supposed to go down this way straight in front anyway, so I don't really see. It's only basically taking a long corner here, so I don't think we're going to get in too much trouble. So yeah, anyway, the PTU, I can't actually remember what it stands for. I think it stands for something like Pneumatic Transfer Unit, I think. Something like that. And yeah, it's basically to do with the hydraulics, and it's basically just doing like a startup sequence. But yeah, it's a cool thing. I enjoy hearing it. It's yeah. All right, so Juliet is to the right here. Almost missed that sign there.
Seatbelt 2656, request taxi.
We're probably going to get transferred to tower momentarily.
Hold short of November.
5 kilo and hold short November, that's seatbelt 2656.
Alright, now we're on a free taxiway. Let's get the predictive wind shear and the weather radar. We don't really need the weather radar, I suppose, do we? Alright, let's do a quick flight controls. Full left, full right, neutral. Checking out the window. Full up, full down, neutral. Checking out the window. Rudder, full left, full right, neutral. And we're good. Alright, so let's do a before takeoff checklist above the line. Before we do that, let's...
Easy 132 Charlie, request taxi.
Easy 132 Charlie, taxi Quebec Alpha, Quebec, hold short of Kilo.
Okay, flight controls are checked, flight instruments are checked, briefing is confirmed, flap setting is 1%.
2656, taxi Kilo, hold short of Quebec.
V speeds are 3132 and 36 sets. Transponder is set. Ecam memo is takeoff no blue. And let's just finish this one off. So takeoff runway is 0. Oh, I actually forget. It's 08 right. Cabin crew are advised. TCAS is TARA. Engine mode selector is normal, and packs are on. Before takeoff checklist completed. Okay, cool. Looks like we've got a bit of a queue in front of us. Oh dear. Look at that. 4 aircraft waiting to take off. So we're going to...
Question 2508, contact tower 124.225. Enjoy the queue.
Going to tower 124.225. We'll try my best. Thank you. Speedbird 2508. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Gatwick ground, good day. Alpha 3 Echo 4.
Where is Juliet 4 actually? She said holding point Juliet 4. I don't actually see that on the charts. Gatwick Tower, good afternoon. Speedbird 2508 with you on Juliet for runway 08 right.
Speedbird 2508, Gatwick Tower, good afternoon. Hold Juliet 4.
Holding at Juliet 4, Speedbird 2508. Alright, this is Juliet 6. Have we gone past Juliet 4? Or is that in front of us? Let's just stop here, just in case. I'm not seeing any other signs, unless they've not rendered in. Let's just stop here for a second. And I'm just going to go onto the old... Oh, Juliet 4's in front of me. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to take your word for that, Mariner.
17 November, hold Juliet 1 in sequence.
Juliet 1 in sequence, people 17 November.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. It just doesn't show up on the charts, that's all. I'm not sure the reason for that. Oh yeah, it does. It does, yeah. I'm just being blind and I completely missed the section. Yo, Michael, thank you very much for 50 stars. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for your generosity. So we've got, what have we got? We've got a A330 or something. Actually, no, it's just a generic, isn't it? Oh well. Samuel, good afternoon. Yes, we are indeed. We're testing the add-on. Yeah, we've got it right here. You can see it on the camera.
Line up. Runway 1008 right.
Keith, thank you very much, dude. I will catch up with all the notifications momentarily, guys. Let's get in this queue and then we'll get on the way. Juliet 4 is behind this one right here. All right, so we've done all our checklists. Not too much else really to do here except to get in line. Let's see if we can anticipate our next frequency. So we're on with Tower at the moment.
Yeah, then 110, runway 08 right, service wind 060 degrees, 6 knots, clear takeoff.
126825 could be the next one potentially.
Runway 08 right, KLM 110.
Sugar 8 Victor, welcome, Gatwick, hold short Juliet, contact ground 121.8, bye bye.
Ground 121.8, Sugar 8 Victor to that.
Hello, Super 223 on the LS.
Thank you very much, Mariner, much appreciated.
Super 223, Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, continue approach, runway 08 right, your number 111 rolling.
Let's hold there, parking brake is set.
Wouldn't have it any other way. 5-3 Juliet, behind the landing, British Airways Boeing 777 by Juliet 1, line up 08 right behind.
Line up way behind landing 777 via Juliet 1 for Fucker Juliet.
Super 223, runway 08 right, service wind 060 degrees.
1337 as well for after that.
Runway 08 right, Super 223. Do you have a
let's release the parking brake and just move forwards a little bit now. I think someone's
lining
lining up.
Negative, just whatever you can. Roger. Okay, then 110, contact Gatwick director 126.825. Bye bye.
Southern director 126.825. Bye bye. KLM 110.
Target afternoon speedbird 2656 on Juliet in sequence for Juliet 4.
Speedbird 2656.
So we've got someone behind us now.
Hold Juliet 4.
There he is.
Hold Juliet 4, speedbird 2656.
I think Juliet 4 is actually this line right here. I think that's Juliet 4. But there's not too much point in going too much closer. Let's go. Let's edge a little bit, seeing as I think someone is just lining up. Or they're at least about to. Guys, thank you very much for all the follows. I will catch up with you once we... well, I'll catch up in a sec because we're going to be in a queue here, so... Alright, let's set the parking brake. Great stuff. Okie doke. Might as well jump over here, get a better view. Enjoy the Fuzz Air coffee. Tuts, thank you very much for the follow. Anthony, Vixit, Michael, I hope you're all well. Thank you very much, everybody, for the follows. Let me just adjust that alert. That's looking pretty fugacious where it is currently. There we go, that's a bit better. Cool. Charlie, thank you very much. Bosbo, James, thank you very much for the follow. Keith as well, thank you so much for the follow. Michael, of course, thank you very much for the 50 stars. Keith, thank you very much.
Charlie.
Afendi, thank you very much for the follow. Cantero, hopefully I said that right. Thank you very much for the follow. John, thank you very much. Mashesh Warren, thank you very much for the follow. Apologies, I butchered the pronunciation there. Don, thank you very much for sharing the stream on Facebook. Much appreciated. Very, very helpful of you. Let's just roll forwards a little bit here. Releasing the parking brake and just going to roll on rounds. Carla, once again, many thanks for the share on Facebook and for the follow. Angel, thank you very much for the follow. Lucas, thank you very much. And John, I think I got everybody now. So thank you very much all for the follows, guys. Much appreciated. Hope you're all well and having a fantastic week. Welcome to the stream. just set the parking brake there. And I think a couple more people. Sebastiano, thank you very much. And Niall Byrne, thank you very much for all the follows. And also Drewski, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're all well and having a fantastic week. Welcome to the stream.
Gatwick Tower, continue approach runway 08 right, number 1 with 2 departing.
Lots of traffic, yeah, it's very busy on VATSIM today. Wyatt, these are all other players on VATSIM. You can hear they're being controlled by the ATC.
223 holding short, 26 left.
Number 223, Mount Unicom, correction. Cut the ground 121.8, bye bye.
118, 223.
Going to edge forwards here. Very busy here today in Gatwick. Liam, thank you very much for the follow, as well as Ethan. Thank you very much. Hope you're both well and having a fantastic week. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Let's see what else. Ian, no worries at all, mate. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're well. Imran, yes, we are indeed flying on VATSIM.
Bravo Lima 640, reduce minimum approach speed.
Yeah, Nathan, the engines are very nice sounding on this aircraft.
Easy, 53 Juliet, contact Gatwick Director 126.825, bye-bye.
126.825.
Where are we flying? We're flying from Gatwick to...
easy, 53 Juliet.
Gatwick to Manchester and back as well. We're going to do both legs on VATSIM. Lots of controls on at the moment, so it should be good fun.
Service wind 060 degrees 6 knots.
8 I'm expecting, Rebel Lima 640.
Busy, busy. We've even got someone waiting here. What the heck? He better not push in. We're not having that. Although I was told to hold Juliet 4, so technically I should be back here, but...
Bravo Lima 640, runway 08 right.
I think it's all gone to pot at this point.
Not clear to land.
Clear to land at Bravo Lima 640,
I don't know.
thank you.
What I may just do is I'll just nudge this to the right a little bit so you can kind of see the parking brake a bit better. Or I could just do this.
Seabird 17 November, are you fully ready?
Yes, sir.
Seabird 17 November via Juliet 1, line up 08 right.
And up 08 right via Juliet 1, Seabird 170.
Gatwick Tower, easy 58 Yankee Bravo.
Alright.
Easy 58 Yankee Bravo, Gatwick Tower, continue approach 08 right, 1 to depart.
Continue, easy 58 Yankee Bravo. And good evening.
Just watching this guy on my left. Don't know what.
Easy 58 Yankee Bravo, reduce the minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach, easy 58 Yankee Bravo.
We're next.
Foxtrot Juliet.
We're next.
If your brake to Bravo Lima 640, expedite vacate left.
Taking it up, vacating left, Bravo Lima 640.
I figured out the perfect way how to stop in front of these lines here. That was a bit heavy braking there, but yeah, so basically if you wait for this line to get just about, I think I'm a little bit too far back here, but if you let this line run into this window, just at the end of this black part here, you'll be, your nose will just be perfectly just behind this line here.
Contact ground 121.8.
Thank you for service 121.8, Bravo Lima 640.
Easy 58 Yankee Bravo, expect late landing clearance, first wind 060 degrees 6 knots.
Copy, easy 58 Yankee Bravo.
Alpha 3, Echo Foxtrot, Gatwick Tower, hello, hold Juliet 4.
Hold Juliet 4, Fox.
I'm going to turn it up a bit now because we'll get spoken to momentarily.
Easy 58 Yankee Bravo, runway 08 right, first wind 060 degrees 6 knots, clear to land.
Someone's cleared, so we're just going to wait for this guy.
Seabird 2508 behind the landing, EasyJet A320 via Juliet 1, line up 08 right behind.
Behind the landing, EasyJet's A320, runway 08 right via Juliet 1, line up await behind Speedbird 2508.
Speedbird 17 November, contact Gatwick Director 126.825, bye-bye.
126.85, cheers, bye-bye.
Pretty sure that readback was in slightly the wrong order, but I think I had all the information there, so we're good. Alright, here he comes. There we go, let's go.
8132 Charlie, hold you at 1.
Let's get our strobe lights and our landing lights on. Alright, we've done our before takeoff checklist, so we're ready to go as soon as we get a clearance. That was quite a long wait, wasn't it? Not exactly on centre line here.
Speedbird 2508, it's going to be a slight delay on the landborne departure. So can you vacate left hotel and taxi back around Juliet 1 via hotel and Juliet, please? 08 right, please.
Sure, no problem. So vacate via hotel and taxi back round on Juliet to Juliet 1, Speedbird 2508.
Thank you.
Alright. We've been delayed. We've been delayed.
ED132 Charlie by Juliet 1, line up 08 right.
Juliet 1 line up and way 08 right, ED1 Charlie.
Oh dear, I think our departure route is congested, so we're going to need to go back round.
Charlie.
58 Yankee Bravo, welcome Gatwick, hold short of Juliet, firmly contact ground 121.8, bye-bye.
1218, hold short Juliet, easy.
It's quite a sharp turn here, actually. We might go on the grass here. No, we're not, we're good.
Speedbird 2508, in fact for now, can you hold Juliet 7 please?
Sure, hold Juliet 7, Speedbird 2508.
Thank you.
Alright, cool. So we've got a hold here basically.
08 right, surface wind 060 degrees, 6 knots, clear takeoff.
Red lights, clear for takeoff, ED1 Charlie.
Passengers are fuming, yeah they are. Do you drive left side of right side of the aircraft in the UK? No. No, it's not a country-based thing. It's just obviously, I suppose in the flight sim world it's just preference, but obviously in a real aircraft it'd usually be the first officer that sits on the right hand side. He knows I'm streaming. He certainly does. Do you drive on the right side? Sorry, I've already answered that one. You sound so chill. I was so intense when I go on streaming and VATSIM. Yeah, I mean, it varies. It varies. It varies, to be honest. I think for me, I'm a little bit calmer on VATSIM when I'm on stream because I'm kind of talking to you guys and it kind of releases some of the stress, if you know what I mean. That's probably the only way I can explain it.
132 Charlie, contact Gatwick Director 126.825,
when I'm on my own, sometimes I get a little bit frustrated. I'm still not an expert though, so yeah, sometimes I just completely fuck it up and yeah.
Speedbird 2508, apologies for that. Via Juliet 1, runway 08 right, surface wind 060 degrees, 6 knots, clear takeoff.
Sure, no problem at all. Via Juliet 1, line up 08 right, sorry, not line up, clear for takeoff 08 right, Speedbird 2508. Alright, beautiful. We got spun around quickly there. I was kind of thinking we might have to freaking wait in line here. again, but we're good.
Gatwick Tower, Peak 17.
Yeah, we're going to get free drinks coming right up, guys.
Papa
Free
Echo
drinks.
Echo Papa 17, Gatwick Tower, hello, hold Juliet 7.
Should have really turned off my landing lights there. I've probably blinded them pilots who were waiting in that queue there. And the strobe lights, turn them off now. And I'm going to turn them straight back on.
Hold short, Juliet 7, Peak 17.
Is it just a random dude being ATC? Yeah, I suppose you could call him a random dude, but yeah, it's so one of the people who, you know, play ATC, if you like. It's like doing a flight sim, but ATC sim. Am I a pilot in real life? No, I'm not, unfortunately, no. Alright, let's just do a rolling start here because I don't want to hold people up too long. So, throttles up to 50%, stabilized, and up to flex. Side stick half forwards. Man flex 66 SRS runway. Auto throttle is armed and blue. Releasing the side stick 100 knots. V1 and rotate.
295, go to it.
Yeah, go ahead, easy 295.
Easy 295, good afternoon. By Juliet 1, line up 08 right.
Gear up.
Fire Juliet 1, line up for 8 right, easy 295, thank you.
First time using my gear lever, it's exciting.
Gatwick Tower, hello, easy 9900.
Easy 99900, Gatwick Tower, hello, hold Juliet 7.
Alright, leave a climb.
Hold Juliet 7, 990.
Lower the nose. And I'm going to put autopilot in because it's quite, I guess, a congested area, so I don't want to end up flying the wrong route. So S speed.
Contact Gatwick Director 126.825, bye bye.
126.825, speedbird 2508. Thank you. Gatwick Director, good afternoon. Speedbird 2508 with you, passing 3,000 feet for 5,000 feet. Speedbird 250.
250, Gatwick, hello. Climb flight level 130.
Climb flight level 130, Speedbird 2508.
Alright. 17 November, please don't rear end the not so brilliant pilot in front of you. My Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
128, and I will keep my eyes open, thank you. Bye bye.
His ferry is on a heading until he gets to the north sector.
Alright, great stuff. After takeoff checklist, landing gear is up, flaps are retracted,
Easy
packs
132 Charlie, my
are
Unicom
on, bow ref is set to standard both sides.
Charlie, bye bye.
22508, route direct Welling, climb flight level 240.
Route direct Welling, climb flight level 240, speedbird 2508. Alright, straight up to 240 and direct to Welling. So direct should be down here, there we go. Beautiful, let's go. Nice little shortcut there. So we were going to go this way and then round towards Lambourne VOR here, but we're actually getting that whole corner cut off and straight to Welling. So pretty nice. Pressure set to standard straight away because we were cleared up to a flight level. And we can go back to managed speed now as we start to approach 10,000. Let's turn our landing lights and our taxi lights off as well. And the seatbelt signs can come off after we come through this corner. And we're probably going to get past the Unicom next, I imagine. Get that dialed in. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Tell me I've got some angry passengers, I dare you. I mean, if we got back in the queue, maybe I would have dared to do that. But where are we off to today, Carl? We are going to we're just going to Manchester. We're doing a couple of short hops in the UK. Just testing out this new little toy right here, which is very, very satisfying to use, I have to say. Alright, cool. So we're in the climb. After takeoff checklist is done.
With you on a Seaford 4 Zulu departure of flight level 3000 6000.
I always forget to say that as well on the when I'm contacting director. I always forget to mention what SID I'm on.
Climb flight level 330, easy to 95.
Speed 2508, nothing further I'm afraid, waiting Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, Speedbird 2508, thank you, bye. There we go. Okay, so our cruising flight level is 240, which we are cleared up to, so we're just going to climb on up there. Ben, yeah, it is really cool. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying it. Nothing quite like using the gear lever for the first time. Enjoy. Yeah, man, love it. Love it. Yo, Dave, thank you very much.
For all the help.
Thank you very much for the 250 stars, dude. And it's an absolute pleasure, mate. You know, I do enjoy trying to help people out and seeing people succeed in flight sim, at least. I do what I can. You know, I've learned a lot from other people myself, so I can only just pass that on. So thank you very much for the stars, much appreciated. Kevin, thank you very much for sharing the stream on Facebook, much appreciated. Raul as well, thank you very much for the follow, as well as Ryan and Vera. I hope you're both well and having a fantastic week. Stephen, Nick and Giles, good to see you, thank you very much for the follows. And Wyatt, Liam and Ethan, thank you very much for the follows as well. I hope you're all well and having a fantastic week. Welcome to the stream. Every time I fly to Manchester, the stars are wrong, makes me go via MCT and do a 180, land 23 right. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a bug in the sim at the moment where it's if you set in your arrival, which we'll actually do now, because well, we won't do it now. I just need to check the. In fact, we'll do it. We're going to do it anyway. So let's just get the ATIS, and I will. I'll just explain that to you, because it basically happens because of a bug. It's not really anything to do with the stars, the nav data as such. I think it's just a bug in the sim at the moment, and I'll kind of show you what I mean in a sec. We'll just wait for this company message to come through here. There we go. Let's go back to received and print that off. Keith, which Airbus third-party software is this? This is just the A320. It's the A32NX mod for the A320, and yeah, it's very, very fine. Got this World Tails livery on for British Airways today, called the Stern Tailor. Got our ATIS, beautiful. Yo, Dave, mate, thank you very much, dude, for the additional 500 stars. At 750 in total. You're absolute legend. Thank you very much, dude. That's very, very generous. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are so generous today. Feeling the love big time. Thank you very much. Amazing. All right, cool. So let's get our let me just go VHF 1. Just I've got the London control ready for when we inevitably get contacted by them. So we've got information Delta. Let's just write that down, and we need to report aircraft type as well on first contact with Manchester, and runway in use is 23 right. Our planned runway is let's bring up our tablet here. There we go. So we've planned for, you probably won't be able to see this text here, but yo, Asa, thank you very much for the 99 stars as well, much appreciated. Definitely feeling the love today, guys. Thank you very much. Very, very generous and kind. Thank you. I don't know if you guys will be able to read this text, but yeah, we planned for 2-3 left. I think SimBrief just does that automatically, but yeah, 2-3 right is going to be in use, as you can see. In fact, let's just bring this up all the way. We got that huge shortcut there, all the way off that corner, direct to Welling right here. So pretty massive shortcut there. So we'll need to start thinking about a descent momentarily. We're going to be running the Dana 2 Alpha arrival, which is just basically following this line straight down. We'll come to that in a sec, however. What else did I want to get? So we'll get the ILS for 2-3 right, which is the runway in use. So yeah, we've done this loads of times. 3-degree glide slope, fairly simple and straightforward. So Asa, you were saying that basically the game wants you to fly in to MCT VOR, then fly back out, loop around, and then come back in on the ILS, which is part of the procedure. However, that is obviously, well, I'm sure you know yourself, that's, you know, a transition. So what actually happens in Sim is if you open up Manchester like this, you go to your arrival, select 2-3 right, for example, which is what we're using today, and we're going to select Dana 2 Alpha. Now, you see how it says VIAs here? Not transition, sorry, VIAs. So, via MCT, which is the procedure that I just described, or no VIAs. Now, even if you press no VIAs, it still puts a VIA in. Even though it says none right there, for some reason it still puts it in the flight plan. So if I press insert now, you can see it says none, and we scroll down here, and look at that, we've still got MCT in there. And you can't actually delete it either, I don't believe. No, it doesn't let you delete it. So that's what happens. That's essentially a bug. Hopefully they'll fix that in the near future. But failing that, once the A32NX does make an external flight planner and it's not using a Sobo's flight planner anymore, it should be good, and you should be able to delete stuff like that, and it shouldn't really force you to do stuff like that. But I think the normal procedure for Manchester is generally you'll get vectored in from the SID, from the star, sorry, onto the ILS. So, I mean, I wouldn't personally worry too much about vectoring yourself. That's generally what I do if I'm flying offline for an approach like that. So that's probably what I would do. Just because, like you say, you can't get rid of it. Oh, you use heading mode anyway. Oh, that's fair enough. Fair enough. That's probably the easiest thing to do, isn't it? Really. Where are we flying to? We're flying to Manchester. Sobo flight planner is dumb. Yeah, it's not that great, is it? Not that great. Alright, so let's get set up for our descent. We're going to be descending from flight level 240 down to 200 feet. We could try use the descent planner in here, sync to current altitudes, and then our target altitude. Let's just pop this out so I can type on it. Target altitude. Wait, does it not work like that? Hang on. Hello? Oh, it's lagging. Hang on. What have I just done? Angle. Wait, what? Why is it not letting me? No! What is it doing? Let me close that, and then we'll go... Click on that. Wait, what? Okay, this is being extremely buggy. Angle 3. It's not what I wanted to do. Let's pop that out. That's what we want. 3 degrees. There we go. Perfect. We've got no altitude restrictions on the way down, so we'll just leave it like that. And then target altitude is going to be 257. So we need about 75 miles to start the descent. I'm actually going to round that up because I don't fully trust this. So I'm going to round that up to 80 miles. And let's see where we are currently. So we actually have, if we look at doing a straight in, we're probably going to need about 80 miles, just under, sorry, just over. So I'm actually going to trigger the descent now, even though it says 106 miles here. That's track miles, so that actually counts the full procedure, coming in and then turning around and going back on ourselves. So I'm actually going to trigger the descent now. I'm going to put this down to 3,500, which is the platform altitude for the ILS. Manchester traffic, Speedbird 2508, type A32N at top of descent, descending for runway 23 right for 3,500 feet. Sorry if I missed your messages, Jonathan. May have just not seen that. Obviously trying to focus on a few different things here. And I think sometimes in the chat that I'm using here, it's like a multi-stream unified chat. Sometimes it misses messages off. So I'm glad you said that actually, because that's kind of helps me try and work this out a little bit. So yeah, thank you very much. And I'm sorry I missed your message earlier, but I think we did say multiple times we were going to Manchester. It does say it as well, top left of the screen, just here it says the routing. Swordfish, yo, welcome to the chat, brother. Good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, good to see you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the thumbnails. Yeah, I think they're quite funny, actually. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying them myself. Do I use any rudder pedals? I don't at the moment, no, unfortunately. They're all out of stock as well, so I can't really choose to if I wanted to. But hopefully I'm getting some for my birthday. Hopefully. Which isn't in that long, so we'll see. Yo, Bailey, welcome to the chat. Good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I'm surprised we haven't been contacted by London Centre yet. Tell you what I am going to do though is just going to go back to VHF2 here and just put in the southern Manchester approach, which is 575. I'll have that one ready as well. Oops, I've gone straight past 575. There we go. Cool. Swordfish, do I use GIMP? I do not know. I'm using Photoshop. Still haven't got your free drink. Dude, what are they doing in the back there? Let's give them a ping. Aft galley. Go on. Serve some drinks, please. My people need me. Maybe it's because I left the seatbelt sign on. They were just sitting in the seats waiting. I don't know. Alright, actually we need to get our destination data in as well, don't we? So let's do that real quick. Next page. Let me just check the ATIS is up to date. Information delta is still current. Alright, so QNH is 1029. Temperature is 8 degrees. Wind is 3 knots variable. Still not sure how to put that in.
East Midlands traffic.
Can you put it in V/3?
Runway vacated at Sierra. Going to ground at 121.9.
VBR/3. No, you can't. Okay, there we go. There's London control. So let's go over to VHF1.
12 good evening, sir. Channel 4 Delta Mate, correction 4 Delta Mike leveling off 5,000 on the Cookson 1 Romeo departure.
Channel 4 Delta Mike, London control, roger, climb flight level 190.
Flight level 190, Channel 4 Delta Mike. Speedbird 17 November, contact Manchester radar 118.575, bye-bye.
18575, thank you, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 20,
Wow,
report
busy.
you're heading to London Control 127.1.
Lufthansa 20, our heading is 145.
Lufthansa 20, roger, can you tell London Control that please, 127.1, bye-bye.
127.1 for Lufthansa 20, thanks, bye.
Under control, good afternoon. Speedbird 2508 with you passing flight level 140 for 3,500 feet. Inbound TNT.
Speedbird 2508, London Control, roger, descend flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, Speedbird 2508.
Easy.
American 6563, which is flight level 3.
Alright, so we've got a new clearance. Let's go
American
flight level 100.
6563, London Control,
We'll set
roger.
the auto brake to
Tokyo One
low.
Hotel arrival, confirm you cleared your requested
TCAS can go to below as well. I'm going to turn the music down for the arrival now.
350, but if you want to go 370,
American 6563, roger, I'll change that for you.
Just came for Flight Simulator stream. How was it, Bailey? Unfortunately, I didn't catch it. Obviously, I'm doing a stream myself. I hope it was good though, dude. Alright, so we've got our perf in. And we're looking good. So fascinating to watch. Well done. Thank you very much, Tony. Glad you're enjoying. Thank you very much. Alright. I think we're good for now. Let's just get the rest of the charts up here. I'm just going to quickly do a quick approach briefing.
2806, route direct, correction, resume own navigation, direct Penel.
So as you can see, we are inbound Trent. Not sure why we've not gone to Leicester.
2508, descend, flight level 80.
Descend, flight level 80, Speedbird 2508. There we go. Get the landing lights on and the taxi lights as we're about to pass through 10,000 feet. Let's just wind that speed back real quick. Alright, so like I said, yeah, we're inbound Trent right now and going to continue on down towards...
2508, contact Manchester radar 118.575, bye-bye.
118.575, Speedbird 2508. Thank you, bye. Manchester Control, good afternoon. Speedbird 2508 with you at flight level 10. Information Delta type A20N.
Speedbird 2508, that was transmitted on London. Check your frequency 118.575.
Apologies, sorry about that. Speedbird 2508.
Oops. Control, hello, Golf Juliet, Charlie Bravo, Delta, flight level 4.
I didn't switch the radios. Oops. Manchester Control, good afternoon. Speedbird 2508 with you passing flight level 1048, flight level 80, information Delta type A20N.
2508 Manchester radar, hello. Vectors for the island approach runway 23 right.
Hello, vectors for ILS 23 right, Speedbird 2508.
Spirit 17 November, 25 track miles remaining, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Alright, cool, we can go back to managed speed now.
Speedbird 2508, leave Trent heading 340 degrees.
Leave Trent heading 340, Speedbird 2508. That is now. There we go, let's zoom this in a little bit. Okay, so we've got about just over 30 miles to go.
November, descent altitude 3,500 feet.
Descent to 3,500, Speedbird 17 November.
I'm just going to have to try and pay a bit more attention now, guys. I won't be able to talk as much. But I will catch up with you guys momentarily.
Speedbird 2508, descent flight level 60.
Descend flight level 60, Speedbird 2508.
Speedbird 17 November, turn left heading 320 degrees.
Left heading 320 degrees, Speedbird 17 November.
It's giving us a heading straight towards the ILS there, and it'll probably swing us into the left as we get a little bit closer, as you can see. This is the ILS coming down this green line, pretty much there or thereabouts. Let me just double check we've got the right frequency. Oh guys, I'm so sorry. The tablet's been up the whole time. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway, let's just do the quick approach briefing. As you can see, we've been sent off on 340 from Trent. We're going to be basically heading across this way towards the ILS. We're going to take a left turn onto it and heading down the ILS on 3 degrees. Minimums of 449. Go around is climb to 3,500 straight ahead, and basically take a right turn after passing 750 feet. Yeah, and then ATC will direct us.
November, turn left heading 260 degrees, cleared ILS approach from 823 right.
Turning left heading 260, cleared ILS 23 right, Speedbird 17.
Cool, and that's essentially our arrival. Let's have a quick look at the airport charts. So coming in on 23 right, we'll probably vacate Bravo Delta and then taxi up to probably get taxied to somewhere around here, Terminal 1, Pier B. So we'll probably go Alpha, Bravo Delta, maybe Alpha, Charlie Papa, and then somewhere around there, I think, potentially for the taxi. But yeah, let's crack on anyway. Sorry guys, I didn't realise I'd left the. I didn't realise I'd left the chart up. Sorry about that. Oh, no way. 320 Sim Pilot is at Manchester. Awesome. I will do. That's sick. Is he streaming, Mariner? Oh, look at these quarries down here. I don't think I've ever noticed those before. It's a beautiful day though here in Manchester. It's well gloomy here in Leeds. What's going on? He's streaming on YouTube. Nice.
Speedbird 2508, 29er track miles, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descent to 5,000, QNH 1029er, Speedbird 2508. QNH is set. Beautiful. Alright, let's bring up, because we've got the new toy today, let's bring up the
17 November, contact Manchester.
Let's bring it up so you guys can see what's going on.
625, bye-bye.
11865, thank you.
Jet set 258 is his call sign.
2508, speed 220 knots or less.
220 knots or less speed for Speedbird 2508. .220 going in. Let's hit it with a bit of speed brake. Let's use the new speed brakes lever. Oh, it's so satisfying not to have to look down and do it. It's very nice. Love it.
Speed 2508, descent altitude 3,500 feet.
Descend 3,500 feet, Speedbird 2508. Okie dokie. Let's see where we are on the FMS. Let's activate approach phase, so that's all ready for when we get in. Ignore enter destination data. It's just because the wind's a variable. I'm not sure exactly how to actually put that in yet. I'm not sure if you even can.
2508, turn left heading 320 degrees, speed 180 knots or less.
Turn left heading at 320, speed 180 or less, Speedbird 2508. Alright, so we've been slowed down again. Let's go for flaps 1. Oh, it's so nice using the flaps on the actual controller. Oh, it's so good. I love it. He's getting pushed back now. Oh, I might miss him. Or I might even, I don't know. Oh dear, what's going on with the autopilot here? Let's get the speed brakes in. Landing system on. We're going to have a bit of a tight turn here onto the ILS by the looks of things.
Super 2508, turn left heading 260 degrees, cleared ILS approach from a 23 right.
Turn left heading 260, cleared ILS approach 23 right, Speedbird 2508.
Manchester approach, good afternoon, Easy 73 Bravo Mike with you at 8,000 feet.
Easy 73 Bravo Mike, Manchester radar, hello, vectors for the ILS approach from way...
Was that 260 or 240?
Right. Leave Roslyn, heading 140 degrees.
140 degrees, Easy 73 Bravo Mike.
Easy 73 Bravo Mike, vectors leave Roslyn, heading 140 degrees.
Let's get approach mode on now as we're coming onto the ILS. We've got look, star and glide slope capture. Beautiful. Let's get the speed brakes in and armed. Let's go for flaps 2.
So you want us to turn to 140 at Roslyn?
Easy 73 Bravo Mike, affirm.
Okay, Easy
260. Thank you, Stephen. Yeah, I thought it was.
60.
Right, so we're established on the ILS now. Beautiful stuff. Aircraft's going to take a little minute to actually get straightened out.
Contact Manchester Tower 118.625. Bye-bye.
118.625, Speedbird 2508. Thank you.
For Mike Juliet, Manchester Tower, roger. Brake, Speedbird 17 November, contact ground. On 121.850. Ground 121.850, thank you for your service, bye-bye. Alpaca 22 Golf,
manage speeds.
Variable at 3 knots, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
We've got another alpaca. They're all over the place today.
Runway 23 right, clear for takeoff, Alpaca 2 Golf.
Manchester Tower, good afternoon. Speedbird 2508, established ILS 23 right.
Speedbird 2508, Manchester Tower. Continue approach, 1 departure ahead of you.
Continue approach, Speedbird 2508. Oh, an update? No way!
Manchester Tower, good evening.
Amazing.
2 Tango Golf, 40 Juliet 1.
What, a sim update?
Condor 2 Tango Golf,
Let's
Manchester
get flaps 3. Alright, let's do our approach checklist. Briefing is confirmed, ECAM status is checked, landing distance is 5 miles, seatbelts are not on. Let's get the seatbelt signs on. Now bar ref is 1029 set, both sides, minimum is 449 set. Engine mode selector is normal, approach checklist complete. Two, 3 right is over here. For some reason we're still a little bit to the left of the localizer. Let's get configured early here so that we can do that swing over to the right. So flaps full and gear down.
Speedbird 2508, surface winds variable at 3 knots, runway 23 right, clear to land.
Runway 23 right, cleared to land, Speedbird 2508. Alright, so landing checklist, cabin crew is advised, auto throttle
Condor 2 Tango Golf behind
speed.
the landing, British Airways A320, line up and wait, runway 23 right, behind.
ECAM memo is landing no blue and auto brake
Behind the arriving British Airways A320,
is low.
line up and wait.
Let's do this thing.
Right, slide Juliet 1 behind.
Alpaca 2 Golf, contact Manchester radar 118.575, bye-bye.
Gonna turn the radios down for the final approach here. Let's get straightened up and on profile. So we've got 2 whites, 2 reds, back on the glide slope. Let's get this thing sorted out. Got a slight tailwind here, interesting.
100 above, 300.
Not the most stable approach in the world, I'm not going to lie, thanks to that localizer bug. Minimums continue.
Phoenix 14 Mike Juliet, your airborne time will be 1710 Zulu. thank you.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, 5.
Little bit of a float there, but hey ho, let's go for full reverse. D-cells, spoilers are deployed. Quite a bit of a float there actually. Full reverses are in and doing work. 60 knots, stowing them, manual braking, and we're going to try and come off on this exit right here. Ooh-hee!
2508, contact ground. 121.85.
12185 for Speedbird 2508. Thank you.
Condor 2 Tango Golf. Surface winds are variable at 3 knots. Runway 23 right, clear for
Let's just break down here.
Clear for takeoff 23 right, Condor 2 Tango Golf.
Parking brake is set.
247 Whiskey, it's Hollywood Juliet 123 right, please.
Taxi to holding point, Juliet 1 behind, Rhino 247 Whiskey.
Strobe lights and landing lights
Runway
off.
559 at the time has gone, stand 54, push to approved, base east. Base east, cheers, 559.
Manchester ground, good afternoon. Speedbird 2508 with you, vacated 23 right at Alpha Echo, request taxi to gate.
TG516, contact Manchester Tower 118.625, bye-bye.
Did I transmit?
TG516, contact Manchester Tower 118.625, bye-bye.
Did I transmit then, or not?
Tower on 118.625, easy 516.
Get
easy 1396, contact Tower 118.625, bye-bye.
18625 for easy 1396, for that.
And retract
right,
the spoilers.
Manchester Tower 118.625, bye-bye.
Manchester Town 118.625, Rhino 274 Whiskey. 247.
Condor 3 Papa Charlie, continue taxi hollow point Juliet 11823 right via Foxtrot Kilo and Juliet.
Yeah, the ground didn't respond to me.
Continue to Juliet 1 runway 23 right via Foxtrot Kilo and Juliet, Condor 3 Papa Charlie.
Speedbird 17 November, continue taxi hollow point Kilo 2 via Kilo.
Kilo 2 via Kilo, Speedbird 17 over.
So I did actually transmit then, it's just this controller.
Speedbird 2508, Manchester ground, good evening. Taxi holding point Kilo 4 via Alpha Bravo Kilo.
Taxi to Kilo 4 via Alpha, Bravo and Kilo, Speedbird 2508. Alright, let's roll on. I've not heard him yet on the radios, I don't think, unless his voice is totally different on VATSIM.
Ground, easy 90, ready for push and start.
Easy 90, stand 1, push and start is approved.
Alright, after landing checklist, flaps are retracted, spoilers are disarmed, APU is on, radar is off, predicted wind shear is off.
748 Kilo Juliet Golf, Speedbird 17.
And after landing checklist complete. Beautiful, okay.
And easy 338, you can continue taxi hollow point Juliet 1 runway 23 right via Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
Let's turn the TCAS off.
Easy 338, continue taxi hollow point Juliet 1 runway 23 right, it's going to have to be via Charlie, Papa, Kilo and Juliet now please.
Okay, everything else cleaned up?
Yeah, easy 338.
Oh, he's going past the tower, so he'll probably be right in front of me then, right? There we go, there he is. Legend.
258, if you make a left turn onto Papa.
Let's wave at him, let's wave at 320 Sim Pilot.
He's made a bit of a wrong turn and hold short, taxi Papa 3. Mission.
Yeah, my taxi lights are on, I just couldn't tell the position, the switch position then.
No problem.
I guess that's probably 320 sim pilot.
Taxi, course I'm landing.
559.
Oh, he's in second in line, so he's probably up there then, right?
Taxi, on a point Golf 4 by Golf.
Golf 4 by Golf 2, runway 559.
Okay, easy 338. You're now able to taxi on a point Juliet 1
Someone's just said it on the text.
Via Papa, Kilo, and Juliet.
I'm taxiing to... Let me just remember where I'm actually taxiing to. So Alpha Bravo is straight ahead, and then Kilo 4 is yeah, it's basically just straight line.
Easy 338, taxi on point Juliet 123 right via Papa, Kilo, and Juliet.
Right, Papa, Kilo. Say again, easy 338.
338, it's on point Juliet 1 runway 23 right via Papa, Kilo, and Juliet.
Right, Papa.
Alan, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're well and having a fantastic week. We're just taxiing in here.
58, you can follow the EasyJet Airbus A320 head onto Holly Point Juliet 123 right via Papa, Kilo,
I'm
and
just
Juliet.
making sure I don't miss any calls here. It's very busy on the ground.
Juliet, holding point Juliet for 2 right. Thank you, JetSet 258.
There we go, that's 320 sim pilot there. Legend.
Manchester ground, easy 90, ready for taxi.
Yeah, that was him, yeah.
Easy 90, taxi via Juliet Echo, hold short taxiway Kilo.
Alright, so we're going right here and then holding at Kilo 4.
Hold short Kilo, easy 90.
I'll catch up with the notifications once we are parked up, guys.
Ground. I just want to say there is an A320 sim pilot in here. I just want to say I love your videos and thank you. I'm probably going to get back.
Roger, Condor 3, Papa Charlie, contact east correction, Manchester Tower 118.65, bye-bye.
Oh dear, it's all kicking off here, isn't it?
Thanks so much, bye-bye.
Manchester ground, good afternoon, easy 73 Bravo Mike, just please enter runway 23 right.
Oh dear, I think it should be Kilo 4 here.
Manchester ground, good evening. Taxi,
oh, it's Kilo 5.
Kilo 2 by Kilo, it's correction by Alpha Bravo and Kilo.
Can you say that again please for easy 73 Bravo Mike?
Easy 73 Bravo Mike, taxi holding point Kilo 2 by Alpha Bravo and Kilo.
This should be Kilo 4 right here. It is indeed.
Taxi
Get the brakes on.
Kilo 2 via Alpha Bravo Kilo, easy 73 Bravo Mike.
Right, 519 there, confirm continue taxi holder.
Via 5598, firm continue taxi holding point Juliet 123 right via Juliet.
Yeah, cheers Juliet 1 right, Juliet, cheers 519.
And easy 338, give way to the Ryanair 737-800 head.
Easy 238, give
Parking
way
brake
to the
is
Ryanair.
set.
I'll start to call you and ask about that.
Ryanair 228, ready for push and start.
Hey, look at that. I think you can probably let this line come into the end of here. And you'll probably be good.
Push and start approved, face east, Ryanair 228.
What was the landing rate, guys? Did it pop up on screen? It should have done.
2508, continue taxi now, stand 49er via Kilo, Juliet and Golf.
Continue taxi, stand 49er, Kilo, Juliet and Golf, Speedbird 2508. Alright, cool. Parking brake is released and we are going to taxi straight ahead on Kilo and then Juliet and then Golf, which is basically just a straight line and then left.
Manchester Radar, good afternoon, Mountain 14 Mike Juliet, maintain 5000 inbound.
So this thing needs a lot more power to get going these days than it used to do. It used to just start rolling when you release the parking brake.
118.575 please.
Apologies, 118.575, Mountain 14 Mike Juliet.
Alright, and we are going to we're going to stand 49er, which should be up here somewhere. There it is. Stand 49er just here on this little corner. So we're going to taxi straight ahead, Kilo, Juliet, and then take a left.
338, contact Manchester Tower 118.65, bye-bye.
Contact Manchester Tower 118.65, bye-bye.
338, confirm it's 118.625.
118.625.
We've got this guy holding for us as well, which is beautiful. Gotta love the coordination. So we're on Kilo currently, which is
EZ90.
Kilo, Foxtrot to the left, which we're not going up.
Yep, EZ90 after the British Airways Airbus A320 passes right to left. Continue taxi home point Juliet 1 runway 23 right.
He's talking to this guy right now.
Kilo and Juliet.
After the British Airways, the Kilo to...
Difficult to see that one. It says Juliet to the left.
Kilo, EZ90.
Going a bit quick here, let's slow down.
258, can taxi tower 18.625, thanks for bringing the crew, bye bye.
The stand 49er, which is not this one, it's the next one. So we're going to follow this taxi line around to the left. And there should be a mark. This marking here should be 49er.
Tower 118.625, enjoy the flight, thanks for bringing the crew, bye bye.
118.625,
no, that's
258. You're very welcome. Thanks for handling it, Phil. Thanks.
Ground, good afternoon. Cargolux 223. We're on stand.
There we go. There's 49er to our left.
Cargolux 223, Manchester ground. Good evening. Stand 73 push and follow cruise face to the south.
Push and start approval face south.
Turn the taxi lights off as we turn in towards the stands. And slow ourselves down just a bit. There we are at stand 49er.
Stand 4.
I'm just going to turn that down now. Just let it roll in. And we want to be on this first mark here. There we are, beautiful. Okay, so parking brake is set. Turn the APU bleed on. And then we can turn off engine 1 and engine 2. Transponder can come off as well. Beautiful. Alright, cool. And we will then turn the external power on as well. Seatbelt signs can come off. N1 is below 0.2, so we could turn the beacon lights off as well, and fuel pumps can come off as well. And that's it for now. We are going to do a bit of a turnaround here, so just going to pause for a couple of minutes, just get caught up with the chat, and then we'll turn around and go back. Where is Sim 320 Sim Pilot going, Mariner? Oh, you missed the landing. Oh, that's a shame, dude. Yeah, we are on a turnaround. We're gonna go back to Gatwick. Wow, look at all the people who've come with 320 Sim Pilot. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, I tell you what I did forget to do though, is I forgot to do the bloody flight recorder so we could watch the replay back. Oh, balls. Never mind. We'll have to do it next time we land. All right, let me catch up. He's in that queue still. Oh, right. All right, let's catch up with the notifications anyway. Obviously, so much love today. Loads of follows coming in. So, Sean, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Rob, Liam, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're both well and having a fantastic week. Xian, Mark, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Brad as well, thank you very much for the follow. In fact, what we can probably just do is we can probably just do a bit of that. Gabor, thank you very much for the follow. Kavan, Alan, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you guys are doing well. Jack as well, thank you very much. Gareth, William, Ben, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for the follow. James Bond is in the stream. Holy balls. Amazing. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Omar, thank you very much. JC Benezos, thank you very much for the follow, as well as Barry Sutherland. Thank you very much for the follows, guys, on Facebook. Much appreciated. Hope you're all doing well and having a fantastic week. Welcome to the stream. Andy as well, thank you very much for the follow, as well as Martin. Glad to have you. Thank you very much for tuning in. And hope you guys are well and have a good week. Cool. All right. So, we're going to just have a quick pause here. I think I'm probably going to have a bit of a stretch, and we'll get turned around. Excuse me. ...144 feet per minute landing. Not too bad, not too bad. Pretty buttery, if I do say so myself. Let's, in fact, we could have a quick look here at the landing report. So let's just complete this right here, and then if we go over to our reports and click view details here in Sim Toolkit, we can view full landing reports. So as you can see, we were quite late on touching down. I suppose it wasn't too bad really though, was it? I tell you what did happen though is we did float a bit. We did that. That is something that happened for sure though. I'm pretty sure on this runway here there's like a little bit of a bump. So I think what happens is there's like, obviously the radio altimeter is going to count down quick, and then all of a sudden the runway is going to start sloping away from the plane. So I think that's probably might be what we experienced. So yeah, pretty much bang on center line though. We were 5 feet left of the center line, 1 degree off the perfect heading, and then our roll was 3 degrees, so not the worst in the world. Vertical speed -144, and the G-force was that's interesting, it didn't actually say it on this screen. So the G-force was 1.2, so yeah, not too terrible. Not too terrible. Pretty solid, if I do say so myself. Alright. Rick says, loving the content, learning so many tips and tricks. How come all the liveries on the other aircraft are the same? So unfortunately that's just a bit of a limitation with this sim at the moment. There's not really any proper way to match with other players' liveries at the moment. I mean there is, but I just don't. I'm too lazy to fully sort it out because it's still not the perfect solution. So I'm just kind of dealing with this at the moment. But there is some solutions coming out in the very near future that will allow us to get proper model matching to all of the other aircraft that we see on VATSIM and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that day, but it's not come yet. So we're gonna have to hang fire on that one. 320 Sim Pilot is off to Olbia. Oh, I have no idea where that is. He's in an Air 2000. Used to go on holiday on one of those as a kid. Do I have the Air 2000 livery? I don't know, but I can easily get it off flightsim.to. But yeah, he loves his retro liveries, does 320 Sim Pilot. There's a lot of really good ones that are coming out by a guy called Paddy on flightsim.to. We've flown a couple of his before actually. We flew one of the Aer Lingus classic liveries, which was one that he did, and there was something else as well that we did. I can't quite remember which one it was. Who's 320 Sim Pilot? It looks like you all know him. He's a YouTuber. He's a real A320 pilot, and he does a load of videos about the A320. And to be honest, I've learned pretty much all I know. Well, not all I know, but I've learned a lot of stuff from him. Obviously, with him being a real pilot, he's got the real knowledge about the real aircraft, so he knows the real things to do. So yeah, he's really good. Highly recommend checking him out on YouTube if you're interested in learning more. 320 Sim Pilot on YouTube. Paul, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. It's a reason most of us are flying the Airbus. Yeah. Yeah, he's obviously given a lot of good feedback on the mod as it's been developed and stuff like that. So yeah. And yeah, he just seems like a really nice guy. So yeah, I recommend checking his videos out if you're interested in the 320. Okay, cool. So just doing my flight plan here, guys. So we're going to be British Airways 2509. We're going from Manchester to Gatwick, and our alternate is Paris Charles de Gaulle in this instance. So that's that. Our departure runway is not going to be 05 right, so let's change that to 23 right, which is where we just landed, and 08 left or right seems like it could be the correct runway for Gatwick, provided the weather's not changed drastically. So we'll generate the flight plan there. He'll always be second best to you though, pal. Amazing, thank you very much, Matt. I'm glad yeah, I'm glad you find my content more entertaining. Well, not more entertaining. I suppose it's different content, isn't it? But yeah, I'm glad you enjoy my content enough to say that, should I say? Okay. So we've got the flight plan, and we are going to file that real quick, and we're pretty much good to go now. Let's bring that into Sim Toolkit. He's holding 23 right now. Nice. We might even actually now. I suppose he's going to a completely different location, isn't he? All right, cool. So we've got our flight plan, and I'm just getting all my charts together here. So I'll just be one moment. So we've got airport, the airport 10-9 it's referred to. We've got the parking stands, and we have the departure route, which is the Listo 2 Romeo. And that's all we really need for now. We are at stand 49. Alright, let's start getting set up then. So let's first of all jump on back down to the MCDU and go and get the ATIS. So Echo Golf Charlie Charlie as a departure. Let's send that. And let's bring the flight plan in from SimBrief while we wait for that to come through. So init data request, departure at Manchester, destination Gatwick, flight number 2509. ATIS is on its way, weight and balance, let's get that loaded in. And we'll get the payload in as well. And we can put the seatbelt signs on now that we've got the fuel on board. Great stuff. Let's wait for the ATIS to come through. There we go. Let's print that off. Here it comes. Beautiful. Yeah, Manchester ATIS information echo. QNH is still 1029er. Runway news 23 right, as we expected. Beautiful. Alright, so let's go back to our init page. Let's bring our flight plan in to init. This is all correct. Cost index is going to be 46, so that's actually brought in correctly. Cruising flight level is 190, and that is all good. Check out our flight plan. So departure from Manchester, 23 right is going to be the runway, and we're using the Listo 2 Sierra departure. Sorry, Listo 2 Romeo. I'm not paying attention. Insert. Great stuff. Radnav, we we don't need. I mean, we can use MCT VOR for DME. Let's stick that in there, and we'll jump up and just set this to 5,000, which is the normal clearance for this departure. Turn the flight directors back on. QNH is 1029, which is checked and set. Auto brake max. Arm the spoilers. What else can we do? It's really chill on a turnaround, because I always feel like I've got more to do than I actually do. Init B, let's stick in our new weights here, and our block fuel is going to be 5.5, so a little bit less, but not by much. Wind for this leg is going to be a headwind of 12. Minus 12 can go in the trip winds. CG is 29.9, so let's set the trim like so. And perf. Flaps 1 and flex 66 for takeoff, that's correct. Transition is going to be 5,000 feet in Manchester. And the V-speeds are going to be 3.1, 3.2 and 3.6 once again. Let me just double check those. Nope, so that's different. Let's go for those ones. I think they'll be more accurate. So that's our setup pretty much done. Let's see who we've got. So we've got Manchester delivery online. Let's just disconnect from VATSIM and reconnect with our new flight number. And Manchester delivery is going to be on 2170, so we shall go to that. And we've got the ground frequency already tuned there, so we'll leave that as we swap it out. 21705. There we go. Manchester delivery, radio check. Oh, it's actually 700. My bad.
Oscar November, and then after that, November 859 as a kid, easy 76 Victor Delta.
E76 Victor Delta, yeah. It's just Samba's a part of your departure. So when you put the SID in, it will do it automatically.
Okay, I think they're finished talking. Manchester delivery, good evening. Speedbird 2508, stand 49, type A20N. Information Echo QNH 1029 requesting IFR clearance to Gatwick.
2 stations, stand 49, report your course line.
Speedbird 2508, stand 49.
So 2509, okay, pass the message again.
Speedbird 250 requesting IFR clearance to Manchester, stand 498, type A20N, information Echo QNH 1029.
So 2509 reroutes for you. Samba, November 859 to Onally, then a failed. You are cleared to Gatwick on the same Samba 1 Yankee departure, runway 23 right, Squawk 2165.
Say again for Speedbird 2508, sorry the first part was just cut out.
Yeah, it's just a reroute. Samba, November 859 on audio. Put in the chat for you.
Great stuff, got it. So Samba, November 859, and then Hon, Samba 1, Yankee departure, squawk 2165, speedbird 2508.
2509, correct, current information, Foxtrot, finish 1029.
Great stuff, cool, got our clearance. Let's just change this over. We just had a little bit of a reroute there, so we're going to be on a different departure. So 23 right and the Samba 1 Yankee. Oh, was it 1 Romeo? Just go for 1 Romeo. Insert, and then from Samba we're going to November. We're going. In fact, we're just taking out Listo completely. So we'll delete that, and then we want to go from Samba to Honlivia. Let's delete that out. And then let's go Samba Airways, and we want to go. Why has it got Kidley in there? Hang on, let's just check that. Okay, so that's weird.
Can you repeat the first part? It was kind of blocking out for me.
So we want to go from Samba via November 859 to Honley. Let's see if we can change that. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's clear that. No? I guess we're just removing Kidley as well.
Already clear to Boston, Eklad, and the direct wall.
Inserts. Number. Airways. November 859. And then Hon. Inserts. Great stuff. Okay, perfect. And then from Hon, we'll probably go on our arrival. Let's see what arrival we had. Alright, and then we just need to put in the rest of our routing actually from there. So it would be from Hon, staying on November 859er to Kidley. Great stuff. Let's insert that.
Station quarter for clearance, 44 fine.
Alright, cool. So we've got everything in now and we are pretty much good to go.
Here are a few stars for ya, dude.
320 Sim Pilot just said that 23 right has a ramp which made its landing a lot trickier. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it did. There's an update dropped. It's flaps fixed, so when it update the sim, need to update fly-by-wire, so they revert their chains. Yeah, so I won't update yet then. I won't drop out an update. Yo guys, Kent, thank you very much for the 100 stars, very generous, thank you very much. David, thank you for the 50 stars, absolute legend as always. And Lack dude, thank you so much for the 500 stars as well, absolute legend. Thank you very much for your continued support, brother. Much appreciated. Wow, so many stars today, guys. Very, very generous. Amazing. Thank you. Have you heard any news on when the ATIS voice service is going to resume? It is sometimes on, to be honest. I think it varies on which airport it is. But I generally just... it depends on how I'm feeling, I suppose. But generally I just do it through the MCDU because it's easier, because then I can have it here and I don't forget it then. Yo, holy crap. Leon as well with the 100 stars. And Steve with the 100 stars. Guys, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Very, very generous. Thank you so much, guys. Amazing, guys. So much generosity today. Alright, I think we're pretty much good to go. Let's just do our before start checklist. Cockpit prep is complete. Fuel messages not relevant. Gear pins and covers are removed. Signs are on and auto. Ideas are set to nav. Fuel quantity is 5.5 tons. Takeoff data is set. Bar ref is 1029er. Set both sides. Windows and doors are closed. Beacon lights is actually, we'll do the rest of the checklist later on. So above the line, complete. Oh, it's more for the smaller aircraft. Ah, got you. Yeah, it's a shame that. I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. I've definitely heard it on Manchester before. It's just, I don't know what the pattern is or if there's any specific conditions you have to do. But I suppose you can always get it through vPilot, which I know is not as great, but yeah. Right, we're pretty much ready to go. Our squawk code we didn't put in, so let's just clear that out and put in 2165 again. Okay, cool. Same squawk code. Alright, let's get a tug on the way.
Manchester delivery, speedboat A, Romeo stand 43, ready for push and start.
Good day, Romeo, hold position, contact the ground, 1 towards us, make 50, bye-bye.
12150, have a good evening, speedboat A, Romeo.
Alright, let's get the tug on the way. Where the aircraft just moved. Right, there we go, he's on his way.
Manchester,
and he's going again. Closed the wrong thing.
Call sign, calling for clearance, call sign only.
I'm sorry, sir, Max 8.
Max 8, hello, Summer.
Alright, there we go. Okay, cool.
Sorry, Max 8.
Max 8, stand by.
Stand by, Max 8.
Seabird 2509 ready for push and start.
So 2509, hold position, contact the ground, 121.50, bye-bye.
Hold position, going to 121.85, Speedbird 2509. Alright. Cool. Need to remember what stand number we are. Manchester ground, good afternoon. Speedbird 2509, stand 49, ready for push and start.
Speedbird 2509, Manchester ground, good evening. Stand 49 and push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Speedbird 2509. Cool. Let's get underway. So, before start checklist below the line, windows and doors are closed, beacon lights is on. Thrust levers are idle, parking brake is set, and that is the before start checklist complete. So let's push and start. So let's get this guy on. Release the parking brake, and let's go on back. So we're going for 2-3 right. So probably be wise to push back facing
ground Royal 619er is on the block.
This way.
Take care.
Royal 619, thanks for flying. Catch again soon. Bye bye, sir.
Alright. Engine mode selector to start and engine to start.
match the ground. Hello, Pauline 8478 with you in Alpha.
Viewlong, question Viewling 8748 Manchester ground. Good evening. You may taxi stand 5-4 via Alpha, Bravo, Kilo, Juliet and Golf.
Alright, might be a bit late on that turn there. Oh no.
Taxi to stand 5-4
We're way
via
early.
Alpha,
Let's
Bravo,
keep going.
Kilo, Juliet and Golf. Pauline 8748.
Do I use the in-sim checklists, or no, I'm not using a real life checklist that I found online. Oh, you can see it here. I think there's one on flightsim.to, which is quite similar. Listen for the PTU. There she blows. Alright, let's swing to the left a bit here and jump back to the cockpit. Engine 2 is stabilized, so let's get an engine 1 start going. Yeah, Matt, check it out. There's some on there that are basically the same as what I use. I already had this, so I haven't downloaded them, so I can't really say as to how good they are, but I imagine they're pretty much the same.
Via Lima and Papa.
Alright, let's stop it there, and parking brake is set. Let's send the tug on its way. And we should have the engine starting up pretty nice here. Good stuff, yeah, Matt. I mean, because this is based on a real life checklist, it does have some stuff on there that are not really relevant, like fuel message, for example. Gear pins and covers is not really relevant. Mobiles is not really relevant, stuff like that. So it might be a bit shorter, but it might be more relevant for simming. Alright, so we've got 2 good engine starts. Let's do the after start checklist in a second. We'll just stick on the anti-ice first of all. We'll just do engine only because there's no clouds. We should be good with that. APU can come off now. Engine mode selector can go back to normal. Cockpit door can be locked. Rudder trim is zeroed out. And the trim is already set, so yeah, after start checklist, anti-ice is on, engine only, ECAM status is checked, pitch trim is set at 29.9 units, rudder trim is 0, after start checklist completed.
American 276 Matt. A firm, I can give you progressive taxi. You are taxiing the right way. If you continue now on to...
So we're probably going to get Golf Hotel Juliet.
To hold Papa to long tail into hold position.
Alright, we'll continue on Papa here until we
the taxi.
Holding point Papa 2, and thank you, American 276, heavy.
Seabird 2509 ready for taxi.
Seabird 2509er, taxi holding point Hotel 1, runway 23 right via Golf and Hotel.
Thanks to Hotel 1 for runway 23 right via Golf and Hotel, Speedbird 2509.
American 276 on a heavy hold position.
Sorry, it was Golf and Juliet, wasn't it? My bad. He doesn't seem to care anyway.
Viewlink
Alright, so taxi lights on.
You've made the wrong turn there. If you can make it a right onto
Let's turn the parking brake off and get underway.
Kilo Juliet, stand at 49er.
Doors are right and Papa, Bravo and left. Thank you, Pauline 8748.
Turn the transponder on. Let's just basically take a right here on to Juliet.
For taxi.
There's Juliet there to the left. Got the We Love Manchester sign there.
Romeo, taxi via Juliet, Foxtrot, hold short, taxi Kilo.
This one should say Hotel 1. And the taxiway we're going on to now is Juliet.
American 27.
So this sign should say Juliet. There it is, Juliet with a black background. That means we're on the right taxiway. Great stuff. So let's get everything else prepared because this is a short taxi. TCAS to TARA and above. Get the predictive wind shear on. We don't need the weather radar. Let's just check with the cabin.
Speedbird 2509, you've made the wrong turn there. 23 left is in use, you're currently taxiing 23 right, so if you can just hold short of holding point Mike 1 and I'll call you back.
God damn it. Holding short Mike 1, Speedbird 2509. What the heck? Stop it! Stop it! Let's put flaps 1 in. That's probably why it's doing it, but it should go off when you press these. Hello? Okay, there we go. I'm sure he said 23 right.
2509, if you contact the tower, they'll sort you out from here. Thanks for flying. If you can soon, it's 118.625. Bye-bye.
Sure, going to 118.625, Speedbird 2509.
American 2769, you can also contact the tower 118.625, bye-bye. Just to be advised, it's straight ahead. The holding point is straight ahead.
Alright, yeah, I'm sure he said 23 right. Because I even repeated that back to him. That's what I repeated back to him and he didn't say anything. Weird. Also, runway use 23 right here on the ATIS. Weird. Anyway, tower is 118.625, which we've got dialed in. Manchester Tower, good evening. Speedbird 2509, holding at Mike 1. Need a taxi to 23 left, please.
Speedbird 2509 at Manchester Tower. Can you do a departure from 23 right?
Yeah, that's what I thought I was going for, but then I was told otherwise. So yeah, no worries. Speedbird 2509.
7 November Whiskey Vacate runway 23 right.
Turkish 7 November Whiskey, roger. Do you need any assistance?
Okay, 7 November Whiskey, repeat please.
Turkish 7 November Whiskey, do you need any assistance?
No thanks.
Turkish 7 November Whiskey, contact ground on 121.85, bye-bye.
121.850, thank you for service, bye-bye.
Speedbird 2509, are you able to see right?
Yeah, no problem. That's what I thought I was doing anyway, and then I was told otherwise. So yeah, fine. Speedbird 2509.
Speedbird 2509. Surface winds are variable at 2 knots. Runway 23 right. Clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. 23 right. Speedbird 2509. Thank you. All right. Cool. So clear for takeoff here then. Parking brake release. Let's enter right
Speedbird
here.
88, Romeo confirmed 23 left.
23 left confirmed.
Landing lights and strobe lights on.
Hold position.
On position.
Alright. Before takeoff checklist, so unfortunately we're not going to have a chance to do a flight control check here, but we did check them earlier on, so that's no problems. Flight instruments are checked, briefing is confirmed, flap setting is 1+F. V-speeds are 2930 and 34. Transponder is set.
Company A320.
Ecam memo is takeoff no blue, takeoff runway is 23 right. Cabin crew is advised. TCAS is TARA and engine mode selector is normal. Packs are normal before takeoff checklist completed.
Report vacated, Speedbird Romeo.
Alright, so up to 50% on the throttles, stabilized up to flex. Side stick half forwards, man flex 66 SRS runway, auto throttle is armed, and blue. .100 knots. V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Bit of a slow rotation there, but we are gravy. Ground spoilers can be disarmed now as well.
Super 2509, contact Manchester radar 118.575.
118.575, Speedbird 2509. Lever climb. I'm going to put the autopilot in now so I can do this. 118. Flaps up as we go through the S speeds.
Tower, Speedbird Romeo vacate, runway 23 right.
Manchester Control, good evening, Speedbird 2509 with you, passing 3,000 for 5,000 feet.
Speedbird 2509 at Manchester radar, hello, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb now, flight level 190, Speedbird 2509.
Speedbird 54 Zulu, leave Trent, heading 340 degrees.
Alright, straight up to 190.
Leaving Trent, heading 340 degrees, Speedbird 5000.
I've forgotten which SID we're doing.
5 track miles remaining, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 10.
It's because we had that change, I've not got the right chart up.
5,000, QNH
we're doing the Samba one, aren't we?
Kestrel 158.
Samba 1 Yankee.
32509 are monitor intercom 122.89.
122.8, Speedbird 2509. Thank you. Bye bye. Alright, go into Unicom. 122.8. Beautiful. Alright, fantastic stuff. So we've got our flaps up, gear up. Let's do the after start checklist. Landing gear is up, flaps are retracted, packs are on, altimeter is set to standard both sides. After takeoff checklist complete. Alright. Great stuff. Cool, we're on our way. That was a bit of a mess about on the ground there, that was a bit weird. I wonder if they've changed, they must have changed the runway at the last minute there. But I'm sure when he gave me the taxi clearance, because I literally wrote it down. I wrote it down on this paper here. I've written down 23 right, unless I've written it wrong. But I did repeat it back to him, and he didn't say anything, which is the whole idea of repeating it back. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, anyway, never mind. Let's get the, well, let's turn the seatbelts off. We can turn all of our lights off there as we pass through 10,000. And everything else is gravy. Perfect, cool. Yeah, I love putting my flaps up with this little device here. I need to get used to the detents though on this main quadrant, because I've actually got a replacement one for my old one that was not doing too well, and the distance between idle and climb is a lot smaller using these detents than my old one, because I had custom detents in the old one. And yeah, the custom detents don't, I mean they do work with this, but they just don't have that tactile feel to it that this one does. That's the reason why I changed it. So yeah, I'm gonna just stick with this for a bit, I think, these detents. Alright, let's get a bit of a mood lighting on in here, and we're on our way. not far to go to Gatwick, as you know from the way here. It's a pretty short departure. Let's see who's online in terms of ATC. Lots. Let's get the ATIS anyway before we crack on too far. Let's get rid of these. Stacking up that paper. Arrival at Gatwick. Let's print that off and wait for the message. Let's have a look outside. We haven't had too much chance to enjoy the view today, have we? Really, because we've been so tasked with many things. Alright, should have our message now. Yep, company message. So, received messages, ATIS, print. Get that bad boy printed out. Boom. Oop. Boom. Right, runway in use is 08 right, as I think that's what we planned for. Yeah, we did. 08 right, Kidley 1 Golf. So let's punch that in. 08 right, Kidley 1 Golf via. Oh, this is quite a complicated arrival if I remember correctly. Right, yeah, I've got it here. So we want to go via Willow, I think. Or we could go via Timber as well. Now we want to go Willow, I believe, so let's go Willow. That could all change though. Let's insert that so it's ready. And let's just check the ILS frequency is correct. 110.9, sorry, 110.9. And we can clear this VOR out that we never actually used. Alright, cool. Let's put our approach info in. So QNH is 1028. Temperature is 6 degrees. Winds are 070 at 5 knots. Transition altitude in London is 6,000, and the minimums for this approach is 50 feet. Sorry. I'm reading the wrong one, I think. Cat 1, 369. My bad. 396 even. Right, there we go. That's set. Perfect. Right, let's have a look who's online now. So, so we've got an approach controller on. So we've got Gatwick Director on 126825. So I'll put that in ready. And then on VHF1 we've got the tower on 124225. Put that in the next active.
Unicom, this is Thompson 2806, radio check.
Huh? That guy asking for a radio check on Unicom. 124225. Tower, and then ground is online as well on 1218. So that should be all the frequencies we need, unless someone else comes online. So that should be all the frequencies we need for the arrival. So we've got 126825 will be our first frequency, then next frequency will be 124225, and then 121.8. Cool. And basically we need to start descending. We need to be at Kidley at 150, at level 150. Kidley is just over 40 miles away. We've only got 4,000 feet, so we need 12 miles to descend to Kidley. So yeah, we'll just keep an eye on it up here and then start descent at that point. And then further from Kidley, we need to be at flight level 70 for Willow, which is right here. So to get from 150 to flight level 70, that's another 7,000 feet, so 7, 14, 21 miles we need. We need to slow down by 70 knots as well, so we'll add 7 miles to 21. So 28 miles we need to get to Willow on the restriction. Cool. Alright, and then we'll take it from there. Once we get to Willow, we'll probably be passed over to, we'll probably be contacted by Gatwick Director at Willow. Willow is going to be basically down here. So we can do an approach briefing now. I've worked that out in my mind. Alright, let's get the fuzz pad. So this is our arrival. We're going to be going on the Kidley 1 Golf arrival. It's an ANAV arrival, so no need to tune any nav aids. We're going to come in to, we're going to join at the arrival at Kidley here, which is in about 40 miles. We're just outside of this chart over here somewhere. In fact, I can actually do that, and you can see where we are. We're just here, and we're going to come in this way, like so. And then if we bring this back, we're going to come to Kidley at 150 and then follow this down and then start descending. Probably we needed how many miles? 28 to get to Willow, so this is 17.5 miles. So we'll probably start descending somewhere around here. But anyway, when we've got 28 miles to Willow, we shall start that descent. 250 knots max at 2 FOS, and then Holly max 220 knots. So we'll probably slow down to 220 after we pass through 2 FOS, and then we can get 2 birds with 1 stone there. And then we're going to transition onto the ILS. So we'll initially go to this chart here. So we're going to come to Willow here, which we will be at 7,000 feet. So we will have to make quite a steep descent from there, like level 70. We might be asked to hold there, which is going to be interesting because you can't really do holds at the moment. I'll have to use heading mode, so that could be interesting. We'll see how we get on, and then leave at 4,000 feet. Or we might get cleared lower than that. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so leave at 4,000, 3,000 at mid, and then we're going to come in and then take a right turn on to the ILS. Sorry, not mid, DME 11 mid, which is this VOR over here, and then the DME 5 mid there. So we'll tune mid for that part of the arrival. Then we're going to come onto the ILS 408 right. 3-degree glide slope. Platform altitude is 3,000 feet, and we're going to descend on down. Minimums are 369 feet, and the go around is to climb to 3,000 until passing 2,000. Sorry, straight ahead until passing 2,000, and take a right turn on to heading 178, then as directed. So that's that. Then we'll come in on a right, probably try and vacate. I'm not sure where it'd be best to vacate. Probably ATC will advise us. I'm not sure. I've not landed on this runway before, so I'm not sure what they usually do. They might ask us to vacate Charlie Romeo or Bravo Romeo, maybe. Depends what's going on with this runway. And then we'll taxi on further from there. That's that. Hopefully we've not missed our descent point here. So we needed 12 miles to Kidley to get there by 150. So yeah, 20 miles to Kidley now. As you can see here. So we'll start our descent momentarily. All right. Runway 08 right in use, so it's the only runway that's in use, so yeah. We might be able to leave earlier. We might be able to leave at like Delta or whatever. Because if it's only 8 right that's in use, then we can just cross that other runway, no problem. Great stuff. Transition flight level is 070. Alright, cool. Great stuff. Ready to rock. We probably need to descend now. There we go. Open descent, thrust idle. Do you use Navigraph beta to update your AirRag Bobby? Yes, I do, yeah. Yeah, I'm using the Navigraph beta, yeah. I find it is much better than the sim data, the NavBlue. Obviously they update the NavBlue quite often now, which is great. They didn't do it in the when the sim first came out, I don't think, but I mean theoretically they should both be the same, but I have found some discrepancies between the Navigraph charts sometimes and the NavBlue stuff. Sorry, yeah, and the NavBlue stuff, which is why when I first started using Navigraph, I noticed quite a lot of discrepancies between the two. So yeah, I was very eager when I knew they were bringing out the nav data for Microsoft Flight Simulator, because yeah, I noticed all these discrepancies. So they have a few more procedures in there as well that they don't have in the default data, which is good, and a few other little improvements, like for example, I think only with the Navigraph data you will get the right nav data cycle showing up here in the MCDU. Evening all, just finished work and just in time. Used to farm the fields with lights in them on the western approach. Awesome, dude. I will have to look out for it. I've just seen that you can update it. Yeah, it's definitely worth getting, dude. Definitely. It adds in quite a lot of airports as well that are missing. Like, for example, in the Faroe Islands where we've flown before, that airport doesn't exist unless you put in the Navigraph data or the scenery pack, obviously, but there hasn't always been a scenery pack for that airport. Oh, that's how you knew you had the wrong data. Nice. Well, let's do this job then. Alright, so we're on the descent. Unfortunately, the aircraft is... Oh, I can't stand it when it does this. Yeah, so we're late. I wasn't paying attention then, but basically what's happened is, because the MCDU has a speed restriction at Kidley for some reason, which is wrong. For some reason, the in-game flight planner can't interpret the nav data properly yet. So for some reason there's a speed restriction there. You can't clear it out. So it's just tried to slow me down for 220 knots, which is not what I wanted at that point. I didn't realise. So yeah, leveling off at 150, just a bit late here, but it's not a big deal, I don't think. Alright, so we need to be level at 070 Willow, which is going to take us approximately 28 miles. Let's speed up to where we were at before. I think we were going, what, 280 knots? 290 even? Let's just put a bit more speed in. Yeah, so Willow, we need to be level at 070, so we need, like I said, 28 miles. So let's see if we can just work this out real quick. So 17 miles from mid to Willow, and that's just reminded me I need to put in mid right here. There we go. 17 miles to Willow, and we have 40 miles to mid. So we've got 57 miles to go until Willow, and we needed how many? 28 miles. So when we get to 38, wait. Hang on, let me just check my maths here. Yeah, so we've got 11 miles to 11 miles left to mid. Then we start our descent. I read that out wrong before, didn't I? So it's actually 34 miles to mid and 17 miles from mid to Willow. I don't know if I read that. I don't know if I said it that way before or not, but anyway, that's what I meant. So 11 miles to mid, then we start our descent. Jesus. Done this approach wrong so many times. Yeah, it's a pretty complicated one, isn't it, really? Yeah. It's yeah, there's a lot of restrictions on it, isn't there, and whatnot. I'm interested to know though, is it normal, do you often get asked to hold at Willow? Let's have a look on VATSpy. Let's just see real quick what's going on at Gatwick. That's a lot of lines. Let's see how many departures, and there is 19 departures. Oh. Alright, there we go, there's Gatwick Director probably. It is indeed. 126-820, which we already had tuned in. (126.825), sorry.
NVD 1AX connect confirmed, clear for the ILS.
Wait for these guys to finish speaking. Gatwick Director, good evening. Speedbird 2508 with you at flight level 150 on the Kidley 1 Golf arrival.
250, got reverse heading, expect the straight and approach through 36 track miles, fly heading 155, descend to flight level 80.
Fly heading 155, descend at flight level 80, speedbird 2509. His microphone's a bit dodgy. Just confirming heading for speedbird 2509 is 255.
Negative 155.
155, so for speedbird for 2509.
Easy 18 Echo Tango, contact Echo Tower 124.
Oops.
1225.
Yeah, his microphone's a bit like
Shamrock
crackly.
901, Unicorn 122.8.
There we go, it's a bit better now.
Shamrock 901.
Anyway, auto brake low.
22.8, goodbye.
Easy 18 Echo Tango, contact Echo Tower 124.
Maybe we were a little bit. I don't know, it keeps popping a little bit. It's difficult to hear what he's saying. You only get held at Delbo near Kidley if it's busy, arriving from the north. Got you, makes sense.
Easy 7 to Quebec Delta with you passing 4,200 feet.
Easy 72 Quebec Delta, Gatwick directed after there. Turn left heading 010 degrees, climb flight level 130.
Left heading 010 and climb flight level 170. Easy 7 to Quebec Delta.
Let's get some speed braking just to slow us down and we can continue the descent.
5209 descent to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1028. Super 2509 descent to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1028.
Descending to 6,000, QNH 1028, speedbird 2509. Great stuff. Get the QNH set in and we're descending 6,000. Come on. Come on, Airbus. Speed up. Get your descent going. Looking forwards to when they kind of fix this.
2509 descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descending to 4,000, speedbird 2509.
Easy 5 Quebec Delta, be direct to Brooks Park, flight level 190.
Easy 7 to Quebec Delta, climb flight level 190.
Easy 5522, contact Gatwick Tower.
Turn the landing lights on and the nose lights on as well, just as we're about to pass through 10,000 feet. Yo, Walter, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Sorry if I've missed a load of follows, by the way, guys. It's been a little bit of a busy journey, this one, so hopefully I'll catch up. Well, I'll catch up when I get on the ground anyway and we get parked up. Oh, actually, I need to remember to put the flight recorder on this time, so I can record our landing and play it back.
Super 2509, turn left heading 105.
Turn left heading 105, speedbird 2509.
Good evening, Gatwick Director, Easy 924 Alpha with you passing flight 4,000 feet.
I get a little bit more speed brake in.
Thank you for Alpha Gatwick Director, climb flight level 130. And fly headed 030.
Climb flight level 130.
Yeah, Well, the one I posted in the group today, Mariner,
30 degrees, climbing flight level 130.
is really good. I'm using a different one now, though. I'm just trying this one out. It's called Sky Dolly.
And heading 030
And we'll see how good it is once we play it back. In fact, no, I'm not going to take a chance with this one because I don't know what it's like, and it's got a lot more settings. So I'll just use Flight Recorder, which is really good.
220-3000
Alright, let's speed up our descent here. We're probably going to get a left turn potentially fairly soon.
Police C678, Gatwick direct to climb flight level 170.
Flight to climb 170 outside of the safe, thanks. Quality 678.
2509, turn off at 345.
Turn left heading at 344 was that? Speedbird 2509?
345.
Turn left heading at 345, Speedbird 2509.
Easy 52, Quebec Delta route to direct.
Is that left heading 345? Oh shit, wrong button. There we go, that makes more sense.
Easy 72 Quebec Delta.
Right, let's get the approach.
924 level 190.
Armed.
There we
go. Approach is armed. Let's go back to manage speed. Is this custom voices? No, that's real people. Descending 3000, Speedbird 2509.
678, continue climb flight level 170.
170, climbing now. Quality 678.
Alright, let's get the hand cam in so you guys can see the flaps action as we come round here. Try to get, I've got full speed brakes in at the moment. I'm trying to get this descent going because we're so close here. And this thing is just being so dopey at descending me. Come on, let's speed up a bit. There we go.
10 rated 030 degrees, will slow down established table, doesn't like that.
Say again, was that for Speedbird 2509?
Yep, 030 degrees, one slow flight, so you could have the right.
So right heading 030 when established on ILS, descend on glide path, Speedbird 2509.
So 2 left for Alpha, turn left at 330 degrees.
Alright, approach mode is on. Let's go back to manage speed now. There we go. Alright, cool. We got there. We got there. Let's get these speed brakes in now.
122 decimate, bye.
Go around altitude is 3000, so we'll leave it there. We have got glide slope and localizer is captured. Probably get past the tower momentarily, and let's go to flaps 1. I wouldn't bother with the payware one, to be honest, Mariner, unless you want the extra features. This one does a really good basic recording. Because to be honest, I think they're probably going to add flight recording to the sim fairly soon. What is going on here? Why are we so high?
672, so redirect to Canon.
Canon direct.
God damn it. What is going on with this aircraft? Right, I've got full speed brake in now, trying to recapture this glide slope. We might have to go around here.
Sorry, was that redirect to Lamborn, easy 90 for Alpha?
Negative, resume navigation direct to Brookman's Park, Bravo Papa.
Yeah, Brookminster Park, easy 90 for Alpha, resume on navigation.
Easy 250 and Delta Gatwick Tower 124 to 225.
So you can repeat that, easy 90 for Alpha.
Gatwick Tower 124 to
Going to tower on 12422 for Speedbird 2509.
Easy 18 Echo Tango, turn right at 345.
Right, 3
slide out.
Right, we're back on. Let's get the speed brakes stowed and flaps 2. And we'll get the speed brakes armed as well. Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, or good evening. Speedbird 2509 with you established, ILS 08 right.
Speedbird 2509 at Gatwick Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 08 right, you're number 1.
Continue approach 08 right, Speedbird 2509. Okay.
1371, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicorn 122.
Approach checklist briefing confirmed. Econ status is checked. Landing distance is only 3 miles. Let's get the gear down.
3118 aircraft on a 3 mile final. Runway 08 right, clear takeoff. Surface wind 050 degrees 4 knots.
Clear for takeoff, 08 right, 3118.
Lines are on. Cabin is called. Flaps full. Alright, seatbelts are on. Barrel ref is 1028. Set both sides. Minimums are set at 396. Engine burn selector is normal. Cabin crews advise auto throttle speed. Auto brake is low. Econ memo is landing no blue. Landing checklist completed. We haven't got our clearance to land yet though.
100 above.
Speedbird 2509, runway 08 right, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, Speedbird 2509. Alright, there we go. There's our clearance.
Zulu Kilo Papa Juliet November, Gatwick Tower.
Go ahead. Zulu Kilo Papa Juliet November.
Good turn.
Behind the landing, British Airways A320 by Juliet 1, line up runway 08 right to line.
Behind the A320 by Juliet 1, runway 08 right, line up behind the Zulu Kilo Papa
Oh God.
Juliet November.
And we're down, there we go. Reverse idle. Jesus Christ, that was such a late landing clearance then. Oh God. That was not a bad landing, but it was a little bit firm. 263 feet per minute. I'm not that impressed with that, to be honest, but
number 6555, I'm a little bit too busy to look that up to you at the moment, but it's on the chart, so you
can
have a look there.
Let's vacate here. Flaps up. So the ground spoilers.
Is your 18 Echo Tango Gatwick, good afternoon, continue approach, 1 to depart.
Approach 18, 1 Echo.
Zulu Juliet November, runway 08 right, clear takeoff, surface wind 050 degrees 4 knots.
08 right, clear to take off, the Zulu Juliet.
Just going to stop here, this is another runway in front. Back your brake.
2509, contact Gatwick, ground 121.8, goodbye.
121.8, Speedbird 2509. Gatwick ground, good evening, Speedbird 2508. Clear of runway 08 right on Charlie Romeo, request taxi to gate.
Speedbird 2509, stand by. Speedbird 2540, that's taxiway Charlie. Speedbird 2540, you've made an incorrect turn there. Continue taxi
This guy's made a wrong turn, I think it is.
Once about that, Roger, continue taxi right, 08.
Speedbird 2509, after the company 777 passes right to left on runway right, taxi O'Hara, stand 104 via Charlie Juliet Papa.
After the company Boeing 777s, taxi to stand 104 via Charlie, Juliet, Papa and Kilo, Speedbird 2509. Alright. Alright, cool. That was such a late landing clearance then. We were right at minimums almost. That was fun. Let's get the anti-ice off. APU is coming on. It was a margarine landing. Yeah, let's say it's a margarine landing. Pizza's gone nice and swerving on the runway. Yeah, unfortunately sometimes it does that. Sometimes, because the rudder at the moment, the rudder control in the sim is so, because it's so sort of twitchy, the slightest movement can just really destabilize the aircraft, and cause like that kind of thing to happen. It's quite annoying, to be honest. So Charlie, Juliet, Papa and Kilo, stand 104. So Charlie, and then right onto Juliet here.
Super 2540, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225, bye-bye.
Landing lights and strobe lights off. And then left onto Papa at the end here. And then left onto Kilo. And stand 104 should be on the right. Alright, beautiful. Which one am I using? I'm using... I'll show you guys in a sec. We'll have another look at the landing as we come in. Not that it's really that worth watching, but... I know what you mean. Flown in enough Ryanair, mostly rudder, rough landings, ruddering all over the runway. Yeah, I mean, hopefully once I get some rudder pedals, I'll be able to get properly. I'll be able to get properly aligned with the center line before I touch down, so I won't be. Because at the moment I'm using this twist on my stick, so not only is it too sensitive in sim at the moment, it's difficult for me to flare and twist this at the same time. It's not ideal. So hopefully once I've got some pedals, it should make it a little bit easier. Alright, so this is Kilo to the left here, and then we're looking for stand 104 on the right. Alright, so after landing, checklist, flaps are retracted, spoilers are disarmed, APU is on, radar is off, predictive wind shear is off. After landing, checklist complete. So 104 should be on the right here, which it is. Turn the taxi light off as we come in, and that was an accidental key press there. Alright, and here we are, stand 104. A little bit over the line there, but that will do. Let's set the parking brake here. I'll jump up top, get the APU bleed on, as well as, well, the external power's turned itself on, and we'll power down both the engines. Alright. Actually, I don't think I wanted to turn off the engines there. This replay, the replay feature doesn't record the engine state. Anyway, that's fine. We're going to leave the aircraft like this for now. We can turn the beacon lights off as the N1 has come down below at 0.2 now. Alright, let's just do the parking checklist at the very least. Seatbelts off, fuel pumps off as well. There we go, so parking checklist. APU bleed is on, engines are off, seatbelts are off, external lights are as required, fuel pumps are off. Parking checklist complete. Alright. Would you not cut autopilot just before touchdown? Yeah, we did. We were flying on. We were flying manually from the point where we got the landing clearance, basically. All right, so that's that flight done. Let's disconnect from what is it called? VATSIM. And And let's watch a replay of that landing. So replay. All right, here we go. So ignore these warnings. It's just saying dual engine failure. Basically because the replay mode, it won't pick up the engine state. It won't be able to restart them, if that makes any sense. So, you know what, we might actually be able to just start them up if we just ignore the warnings. We might be able to start them up. I don't know if that's actually going to work. Anyway, let's fast forward a little bit to the actual landing itself.
2,500. 1,000.
So here is the landing. Let's see if we can get a better angle on the go. It's so dark. There we go, that's quite a nice one. Let's make it a bit brighter so we can actually see what's going on. There we go. So it's from about this point here where we were flying manually. We were a little bit low here, but not the end of the world.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
There we go, and you can see the weight sink down onto the gears, which is very cool. Beautiful. It wasn't even too much of a swerve there, I don't think. And they've got the new strobe lights as well now, which look amazing, like a lot brighter. Which is very cool indeed. Alright, let's watch that again from a different angle. I'll tell you what I did do though, when I... God damn it. If I actually turn these on, the engines might actually restart and we can get some proper engine sound on the replay. Alright, so if I go to... Let me just turn my controller on my Xbox pad and we'll see if we can get a better view.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Ignore the pull up, it's paused.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Sync rate. Sync
There we go. Right, okay. Let's play.
Sync rate.
Right, and we'll go to the drone camera. As you can see, the flaps coming down there, which is very cool. Let's race ahead. Oh my god, what's going on?
300.
Here we are. There we are.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Pretty cool. As you can see, I probably didn't flare enough there. That's probably why it was a little bit of a hard landing, but I'm not going to lie, that was all very rushed at the end there because of the late clearance. I need to get a little bit more used to that, but let me see if I can just try this real quick. So if I go and do this, then I should be able to technically... what's the keybind? Sorry guys, it won't be a sec. There's a keybind for kind of locking in on stuff. And I clearly don't know what it is because I can't work it out. I don't know. Let's try again. Let's see how it does. Maybe make it a bit brighter as well.
400.
Where are we? Yeah, that's not working, is it? There is a way you can make it like track. You can make the camera track, and it looks much better. But unfortunately, it's not working at the moment. I can't quite figure it out.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
There she blows. Oh no, it's... Oh, I think my controller's run out of battery. That's annoying. David, good afternoon. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. We're just checking out a replay. Eves, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it was very enjoyable, to be fair. Once the game starts responding again, we can carry on with the replay. There we go. Right, and then a good one to watch is always
500.
Always a bit of this. Let's put it back to live time so you can kind of experience what it would have looked like as a passenger.
500.
You hear the flaps going out there?
400. 300.
Am I a pilot? If not, would I like to become? Yeah, I would quite like to become a pilot. Yeah, I'm not though, unfortunately.
100.
There we go. You can see me take it. I've taken manual control here where I'm just kind of aligning ourselves.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Beautiful. It doesn't catch the reverses, unfortunately, on the experimental version of the A32NX mod, but yeah, otherwise it's pretty good. Looks very cool. What if we did just one more time, maybe with a bit of brightness here. It's not a secret, David. No, I am 31.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10, 5.
There we go. It looks so good from the window view. Do enjoy that. Very cool. Alright. Beautiful, and then you can just skip it forwards all the way to the end where you ended up, which is where we are now. Unfortunately, it doesn't save some bits and bats. It's still a work in progress. But that is the replay feature. Let's turn all the lights off again. And turn the engines off. We've got the APU bleed on, so that's all good. External power is on as well. Seatbelt signs are off. We can turn the fuel pumps off as well. That's all off. We'll get the ADIS off as well. Crew supply oxygen. We'll pretend that all the passengers are off already, so we'll turn all the signs off. We can turn the APU bleed off. We can turn the APU off. Beacon light and strobes could have already come off. Nav lights can come off as well. Let's go down here. Everyone on here is good. Everyone on here is good. We've got quite a high brake temperature. That I'm not sure if that's something to do with the replay mode. Obviously constantly braking, so we'll clear that off. That's good. This section is good. We'll throw away the paper. Predictive wind shear and radar is off. Transponder, should have really turned that off already. We're not on VATSIM anymore though, so it's not a big deal. TCAS can come off as well. Flaps are up. Ground spoilers are disarmed. Cockpit door is unlocked. And we are pretty much good to shut this thing down. So let's turn the external power off. The batteries off as well. And there we go, guys. That is the aircraft all shut down. And just to make it look a bit nicer, let's just quickly get... Oh god, I hate these menus. Let's just get a jetway connection, just because. And there we go. Let's do the secure checklist. So brake temperature is checked, ADIS are off, oxygen is off, APU bleed is off, emergency exit lights are off, sign no smoking is off, APU and batteries are also off. That is the secure the check. Securing the aircraft checklist completed. So that is going to be it for this flight. Let's have a quick look here. Great stuff. Alright, so you guys on Facebook, let's go and raid someone. Let's go and raid someone. So, let's have a look. Who can we go and raid? Oh, there's not really anybody on, to be honest. Or at least nobody that's doing the A320. I want to kind of send you over to someone who's doing the A320 at least. Let's send you over to Senor Grafton. I know there's a lot of people in here from the UK. He's doing his UK Grand Tour. Let's head on over there. So that's going to be all from me. So thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Everybody, thank you very much for the massive support today. It's been amazing. Thank you very much for all the follows, everybody. Steve, Leon, Lack, David, Kent, Asa, Dave, and Michael, as well as Ramsey. Thank you very much, everybody, for sending the stars. Much appreciated. Thank you for all the follows, shares, and likes. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Leon, I will see you later. Mariner, take it easy. Dave, take it easy, brother. Ian, Eves, David on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in. I will catch you soon. John, Suresh, Graham, Steve, Matt as well. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. If If you're on Facebook, do stick around for the raid. We're going to go raid Senior Grafton. His stream has just started and he's going to do a UK Grand Tour. So stick around for that. Otherwise, I'll catch you again on Thursday for another stream. Bye for now. Peace. Take it easy, Ramsey. Catch you soon. See you, like, take it easy. Thanks again for the stars, brother, and Ramsey. Dave, have a good evening, mate. I'll see you on Thursday.